Hello, Crystal. How are you? Oh my goodness. How's my CPU? Better question. Better question. Delay? You're alive? Girl, me too. I have numerous questions for my CPU. What's up, Lone Star? How you doing? Alright. Let's figure out what the heck I was doing. I don't even remember what I was doing. Well, first of all, let's throw these berries in here. I don't remember what I was doing. Oh, we got a fun problem today, chat. I do not... That doesn't... You know, I walked out my house. Hanging in there, Lone Star. Hanging in there, dude. I'll tell you guys what. I am tired. I have had a very long week, but I'm very glad to be back with you all. Are we just like not going to talk about this strange thing that's just sat here? Right, well I will just start harvesting stuff. What the fuck? Alright, this is very random, but bounty. My feet hurt from yesterday. Oh, Crystal, I hope you had so much fun. I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday. I am sorry that I could not be a part of it. I had basically a grief combustion from my dog dying earlier this year. Which, if you know, you know. Some years you're perfectly fine, other years your brain and your body just conspire to basically be an asshole. So between the wedding that was way too close, I tried to download this the other night, ended up having some kind of diserror, so now I gotta try and download it on one of the internals. Girl, don't worry, I'm actually running this on the same thing as my boot drive, and even I just had like a little bit of delay, so like don't worry, you're not alone. Let me just validate you. My niece and the rest of the family. Crystal, how's your sister doing? I'm so excited for her. I'm so excited for the whole family, really. New additions are always just like, you know, it's such a beautiful time. It's so funny too because I've been watching the show from. Also, Seth, it's lovely to see you. I'm so excited. I really look forward to when we jump into this. Williams, how you doing? It's good to see you. Guys, I'm so sorry for dipping for a week. When my mental health is bad, I've been trying to do the thing where I'm like a very responsible adult now. And I don't just like... How do I put this? I don't like to just bandy my mental health around on the internet. Like, we do a lot of talking about it, but it's like, you know, she's excited and a crackhead? Good, as she should be. New exciting developments of this category warrant that kind of thrillingness. Dressed up as a scavenger everyone in the neighborhood loved? I'm so glad, dude. But yeah, I'm somebody who, like, in my big age has been trying to get way more responsible about the way that even I handle my mental health. Why do I have meat in my last slot? This is like a very... Oh god, I am taking health damage because I am too stupid to actually drink water. Let's go. Hell yes, Welsh, how you doing? Welcome in. I saw it, so no, congratulations. That's wonderful news, dude. Congratulations. This is very exciting. When we went out to dinner. Oh my god, Crystal, you are beautiful, so this makes me very happy. Dude, this makes me very joyful. My loot bag got half full with sweets. Very nice, very nice. Congrats, Linstar, that's awesome. It's always cool when your costume hits, you know what I mean? Like, there was such a part of me yesterday that was like, man, if I could just but pony it up, then we could do costume shit and whatnot. But like, to be honest with you guys, it just was one of those things where like, I can't even explain to you guys how weird the grief is. It's such a pain in my butt. Trying to figure out why internet is being dumb. Nothing's downloading on Steam. Check Epic for free games. Fortnite is updating. Oh, there you go. There you go, Seth. That'll do it. But don't worry, my girl. I actually have this loaded to my boot drive, and as you can see, my CPU is not happy. So I am very excited when we inevitably do the server transition over from Evolved to Ascended. I think we're going to be having a really good time. I love the way that this game looks and feels. I have to say, like, I have really missed this little, like, it's definitely like a little rinky-dink single-player run. And I'm not saying that this is going to turn into some colossal series of me going through the map single-player. But, like, it is nice to just kind of have the chance to run around a little bit and explore things, you know? However, I will tell you guys, I have not gamed in literally like basically a week. Like, you guys saw me for stream the other day, and like that was the last time that I had the PC on in terms of gaming. Didn't like my external drive, so I'm gonna throw it on the second internal. Yeah, it's actually, I gotta say too, luckily it's less colossal than freaking Evolved, which I feel like Evolved just consumes all of our discs in our lives. Also, Welsh, it's wonderful to have you, and I am also glad that you get an early me stream. I am back, y'all. I am like fully back. I woke up this morning and whatever curse of grief is finally freaking, it's 100 gigabytes smaller, exactly. See what I was grabbing. So I choose like a So I eat it in the trash. Yeah, that is weird. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. What the fuck is going on? I don't even want to know. I haven't seen death messages, so I assume that our babies are safe. I'm just gonna run over here. I still go through myself, right, Sath? Yeah, like, and I think honestly, between the family wedding being next to Raj's animal hospital and then like, it's such a weird holiday to have grief on, I have to tell you guys, because like I'm such a spooky bitch. Like yesterday I was literally sitting there and I was actually DMing Callie and I was really just like, I don't even understand why I'm having this reaction, because I'm a spooky bitch. Like, this is the one day of the year where like this by all rights should not be happening. So it was a very, very weird sensation. So thank you all so much for your patience with me and me figuring it out this last week. I was like, I don't know what the hell is happening. Always there. Some days are just better or worse. Yeah, exactly. It was one of those moments where you're just like, wait, what the hell? Ooh, that is so pretty looking. Look at that hill. Oh, all of this is making me... Oh my god, this game. Oh my god, this game. These views. Alrighty. We might have to do some building today, chat. Provided that we don't nearly die. Are you fighting? I remember you saying that, so hello! Thank you, Man-Made. Yeah, and thank you for your DM, by the way. I meant to completely respond to you, and then... Are you a baby Diplo? No, you're a baby Bronto. The baby Brontos just take me right out. It's so cute. 11-2 is Dia de los Muertos. It's where the veil is the thinnest and soul is brown. And with as in tuna and learns you are. Right, Seth? Yeah, this is kind of the first year that I will say, like, it's actually been, like, taking me by... Literally by... my neck. Like, I was so completely surprised by it. And is that a baby Pteranodon? My mental health is magically cured, everyone. We have baby Pteranodon. Auburn's gonna lose her shit over baby Flap Flap. You guys. Gaming group. Assemble. Oh my god, that was so cute. Oh my god, my brain needed that in that moment. They're so cute. Aren't they adorable? I know, Seth, we're gonna be having so much fun. I have to tell you guys too, I'm very, very glad that we're doing this. I'm very excited that we are just gonna be exploring like some of what Ascended has to offer, because honestly, the game is really beautiful. This feels kind of like, I feel like this is probably what the art creators initially envisioned, but like couldn't obviously bring to life because at the time the tech just wasn't there. So to actually be able to see it and hang out in Unreal 5 is so much fun. Like Thursday I almost cried seeing figures at a thrift store or something my great aunt gave us for my sister's a nice birthday. Oh, Crystal, that makes total sense. Yeah, and I'll tell you guys this much too with grief. I've learned how to be very patient with myself and very still, and also to I think with mental health, to just like, I wasn't gonna just like get online and then puke it all over you guys that I was having a hard time. When baby Flap Flap or baby Kodai will not be happy. I know baby Flap Flap has to happen, especially for Auburn too. My art creators? Yeah, I don't know anything about art creators. I was hearing Ricky, actually, a good friend of mine, mention it the other day, like, because we literally met up, took a walk, like, that was fun. Literally, like, I've like actually managed to get myself out of the house and stuff, which was nice. But like, you guys know that something was going on with me when I literally went, guys, to the whole bookstore, not once, not twice, but 3 times. And all 3 times, I was not tempted by a single fucking book. That's how bad we were. That's how bad we were. That I literally walked around a bookstore, and I'm not talking like, oh, I was only there for a half hour. I mean, I was there for like 2.5 hours, and I was not even tempted by a single book. So like, you know it was rough when, and I was like, whoa. I was like, okay, this is scary, because that's usually my coping method. Like, for those of you that don't know, my coping method is and will always be books. Dude, right? Like, and it's me. Like, it's me. Man-made, thank you for the 25 stream streak. Let's go. Like, it's me. We all know that I live, eat, sleep, and breathe books. Like, I was actually just looking at critical analysis today. I don't know if anybody noticed, but The Witcher's key author, Andrzej Sapkowski, is actually retconned. Like, I would say about 90% of what he had put in his book. Well, actually, no. It's not like 90%. What he retconned is anything that The Witcher 3 touched and expanded upon. So like, there are no actual Witcher schools. There's like no, like, the medallions have personal significance, not professional. I was like listening to all this literary analysis, but yet not tempted by books. I eat books. Yeah, I do, actually. I really do. I actually have the first copy, and I'm pretty excited about this. I have the first copy of Louise Penny's new book, The Black Wolf, that is hanging out in my Libby right now. I've been listening to it. So that was one of like the few things that I could do, is like sit there and listen to an audiobook, but like that was it. So it was a blurb in the book, but the games and the show put more into it. Yeah, exactly, Seth. But like a lot of what he's retconning has to do with the idea that like the Witchers had like these separate disciplines that they were trained along. The Book of Life recently, Crystal, how'd you like it? I love Deborah Harkness. I feel like she does a brilliant job. She's somebody whose works, like, you know, it's interesting. I find it very, very hard to dislike anything that Deborah Harkness does. You know what I mean? Like, even when there's moments where I'm like, I don't know if that was my favorite, like, you know, because there's moments where it kind of feels like adult Twilight, but that's fine. Like, adult Twilight can also still be fabulous. But it's like, I had to, like, get over it at first with her, but then I just love the way that she writes. I love how classy and lovely the Oxford feels, especially too as somebody who's like wanted to actually physically go there myself. And has spent some time in like that application process with them. Like, it felt very authentic to the tone of Oxford, which was really nice. So I have to say that like Deborah Harkness, I just find her works to be very relaxing. I read them and I don't feel like I'm reading, it's currently taken up by Conan Exiles. I can't wait to get back into that when people are interested. Yeah, I don't know when but I am looking forward to that when that day does arrive. What map am I on? Right now, I am on Valguero. I'm exploring around, Crystal. Look at this gorgeousness. I like this area by this waterfall. I'm actually thinking that this right here could be a perfect flat area for a nice little... Because like, so, all right, so like, let me explain what my thought process is today. So we have our cute little waterfall location, but it's too fucking loud. Like, you know it, chat. I know it as the streamer. Like, look me in my eyeballs. You're all too nice, but it's too loud. Lots of lovely herbivores, really nice little things. It's good to be back, A-Lig. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad. Thank you guys, by the way, for your immense patience with me. It is so mortifying when you have a mental health ordeal, because you're just like, I really wish that there were ways to express how absolutely just, and I know that there's nothing to be embarrassed by, right? Like, and I talk about this all the time with you guys, I feel like, where it's like, there's really no shame in having mental health moments. Like, it's just part of life. It happens. That's a baby Equus. This is the parent. We're going. We gotta just do the thing. Hang on. Might not even be high level, but it's got a baby with it, and I think we might be able to tame the baby too, which would actually be huge, because we do actually have the hide and stuff to make another saddle. This would also be huge, because then we can transport materials. For Ninja Army Shawls, take care of Ninja Brain. Exactly, A-Lig. So, like, thank you guys so much for bearing with me and for, you know, hearing me out. It's been such a couple weeks. Like, if you honestly told me that of all the locations that my cousin would pick to have her wedding, she would have picked literally, like, the block away from Raj's Animal Hospital, I would have told you that you were insane. And so I think that completely, I think it was just too much. With Primal Chaos mod on a server? Exactly, Sharpshot. I feel the same. It's my, like, comfort game. Like, between the dinosaurs, between the fantasy stuff, between the passive crafting, and just, like, the joy. I feel like Ark just has, like, a pure primal joy to it that you just cannot quite shake. Like, it's so goofy sometimes that you can't help but laugh. I just got paid, so I yoinked Arc Raiders, and I'm going to a Halloween party. I'm going to my dad's. Yeah, Lone Star, it sounds like it, dude. No frying the PC, but I'm very excited for you. Also, I have to say, I don't know why, but I feel less connected to the... zebra-toned Equus than I do to, like, the darker ones. I feel like Blue's gonna understand. I think we might get some progress. I left them very early. I'm hermit, I'm selfish, I'm greedy. I want to work on the last two. I like being a hermit, though. Dude, I'm so glad the therapy went well. I was gonna ask you about it, and then I was like, I didn't know if I had the spoon, so I was like, wait, let me wait until today to ask. So I'm glad that you mentioned something, because I was about to be like, wait a second. Oh, this is quite the camera angle. Let's just go into third, I guess. There we go. It is really fun. Are the Dreadmares? Dude, I feel the same way, Sharpshot. I love Dreadmares. They look freaking awesome. I also like the loot drops. The loot drop changes are nice. Play something while I listen in? Not a problem, Lone Star. I don't hold things behind a door. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm pretty much an open book about it. What I try not to do though anymore, and I was saying this earlier too, I try not to do the thing anymore though, where like, if I'm having a mental health day where I still get on camera, because I'm gonna be very honest with you guys, it's so hard to actually hold space for what other people are saying to you when you yourself are stuck in your own thoughts. And normally gaming is how I decompress from my head being overcrowded, but there are literally some days, and I've had to just have the big adult conversation with myself of being like, yeah, but like, is it healthy though? You know? Thank you, Crystal. Getting coffee going. Wish I could send some through Twitch. Don't worry, I got one beside me, and God knows I will probably get another one later. Because guys, we're gonna do a nice long day of Arc, whether we're gonna say just on Ascended or also do a little Evolved, I don't know yet. For those of you who missed it, we have an Evolved server going as well still. And I'm very excited because it seems like the votes are really pouring in for our next map, and I am very, very excited for what is coming. As Sath can tell you guys, it seems like the server's all on the same page, so I'm excited about that. Thank you guys for the hugs. Yeah, I've been really, you know, I gotta tell you guys, me wondering when the next big Steam sale is. Google's December 18th, I'll be prepared. Wait, are you telling me that the next big Steam sale is literally the day that the holiday event of our 24/7 streaming through the holidays begins? Because that's actually so crispy. I could not even make that up if I tried. That's ridiculous timing. Oh no. Oh god. Pony? This is a bad idea, Pony. The winter sale starts the 18th, literally the same day as our winter holiday event. So for those of you that don't know, I do a 24/7 gradathon holiday that goes from December 18th until January 2nd, and it literally covers the entire holidays. So if the holidays suck for you, if this is a year where you're just like, I need some place to decompress, some place that is just like, I know, right? That's what I'm saying. So no, that would be fun. And basically, I know for a fact, so you guys can bet that you're going to be seeing a lot of Ascended Ragnarok. That is when we are doing Ascended Ragnarok, and I expect that we are going to be having quite a few, probably 12+ hour days, because if this is Valguero, wait till you see the Norse themed map. That's all I'm gonna say. For those of you that are not informed, next major Steam sale, running until January 5th, it is like they know. Yes, and because everything will be on sale, we'll also have some really interesting things. I'm also going to be having sales on the channel and kind of like custom things. We're going to do some fun stuff this year. I'm going to shake it up a little bit. So I'm really looking forward to having you guys here. It's going to be a really good time. And you know something, I have to tell you guys, I'm really excited this year because I'm going to be leaning on the space the same way that I feel like a lot of you guys have leaned on the space in years prior, because without Raja in my life, like, my parents and I were talking about this. After Raja's passing, like, our family just doesn't feel the same. On a PvE PvP server with a ton of mods, and it took me 3 hours to knock it out, but I tamed a Titanosaur? Yo, that's sick. You tamed the Titanosaur? Dude, that's exciting, because I've never heard of anyone I haven't even heard of Yamatai doing that. Guys, we gotta bully Yamatai into doing that. But big congrats to you, dude. That's epic. Bro. This is the worst possible place for us to be right now. Homie, there's a Ceratosaurus in this area. Adding it to the list. I really appreciate how that Diplo had to give us sound effects. We're at like 50% on this horse. Now, do I think that this horse is going to survive very long? Well, the fact that I asked that and then this horse did this tells us everything that we need to know about how this is going to go. I would just like to tell you guys that this is the most, like, if you've ever worked with horses or you've been in equestrian, this is the most horse thing that could ever happen when I asked that question. Because if there's one thing that a horse will do, it's that a horse will do exactly that. All right, we're free. You can feed the Titanosaur, keeping it alive forever. Dude, that's freaking epic. I love that so much. No, I lost effectiveness. I'm sad. But that's okay, because, like, honestly, will this work or not? I have no idea, but all I do know is that the sunset's really pretty. Don't lose effectiveness. I didn't hop off you because I wanted to. I hopped off because I could no longer distinguish what was an actual buck. Come on, pony. I do have to say that if we get this, I'm gonna feel a lot better, because then we can just, like, bring over our stuff. Isn't that your baby? What's up, Inspire? Hello, hello. Good, if we could just- oh my god, look at these mountains, how beautiful. God, I have to tell you guys, I absolutely adore Ascended. I've really missed this. Like, our little single player night the other night was really fun. I'm like, wait, I would like to occasionally do some episodes in single player, because I think it's just fun to make, like, tiny progress, you know what I mean? But to knock it out, it took me 50 rocket launchers and over 1k rockets. Bro, that sounds like Rock Golem. You know, like, you know how the Rock Golem taming involves cannons? Very, very reminiscent. Oh my god, there's a little baby. That was very cute. Alright, so what do you guys think that the odds are that once I get this Equus, I can also tame up the Equus babies? Because I'm just saying that this would be a huge perk right now. I'm just saying. Because, like, is the baby following us, or am I crazy? Did not like that noise. Equus, run. God damn it. No! My carefully curated plans are falling apart. Gives the Titanosaur like 500 million health, bro. 500 million is crazy, but I get that because it keeps it alive that way so that it doesn't, you know. Oh, do not run us into the snowy zone. That would be massive chaos. If this Equus just takes off into Gigaland, I'm gonna laugh so hard. Can you guys imagine if we just ran straight into the jaws of the Giga? It'd be Sarah McLachlan, but heavy metal version. I'm like, please don't do it, horse. Also, you can tell that it's been a week since I've gamed because the ass that I am being about this Equus taming is like unparalleled. And could I have gone off and found carrots? Probably. Should I have gone off and found carrots? Abso-fucking-lutely. Are we just locked in for a pretty sunset now? I mean, at least the game is beautiful. Blue, I'm back! I want a Lord of the Rings style open world survival game, right, Sinnoh? So Sinnoh, you can kind of do that here because you can also build castles and fortresses on these snowy hills. Blue, it's good to see you! How you doing? I was really like, she's gonna be so happy. I love having massive tames. I got most of them on the server. Like, it goes, yeah. I feel the same way. Sharpshot, I love the card shows too. Fancy seeing you in here. Yeah, right? Girl, look at the sunset right now. Also the magic too. Yeah. So Ark has it. Ark is really interesting because I feel like most of the magic in Ark is really just technology. If this thing runs me right into a Ceratosaurus, I'm gonna be very annoyed. Equus, I need you to have, like, survival. You know, and that's the biggest thing. So no, I feel like now, though, it depends on who gets the rights. Because I will tell you this. I don't want anybody who came anywhere near Rings of Power going anywhere near an open world Lord of the Rings RPG. Because I just hate the Rings of Power so much. It's hard for me to even describe how much. I feel like the creators, so very similar to how I feel about The Witcher show. Like, for those of you that didn't know, The Witcher Season 4 is out, and it's... S. I'm right, Blue? Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This makes me happy. Also, look how much brighter the nights are in this game. I love how much brighter that the night is in Ascended. It's like they finally discovered that sticking us in the pitch blackness was not great. Purple and baby blue tips on... You've got what? What was that word that you have just said to me that I can hardly believe that I am hearing? Only has a few players and I'm the only one that has 120 gigas cryobotted. I believe it. His Return to Moria. Yeah, the Return to Moria game was pretty good. It was pretty solid. Congrats on your Barsoom, you might get in the ballpark on what you think when it comes to the rings. Yeah, right, dude? And Inspire, thank you for the 5-stream streak. Also, the amount of times that I'm gonna have to, don't you dare kick this baby trike. If this horse decides that it's gonna yeet itself off of a cliff or something, I might have to go breed more wolves. I think you better, guys. I think you better. I think we all should reform. Let me do a couple hours on single player, and then I think we should all meet back up in Evolved for the second part of the day. Do a nice group session. Baby blue wolves come out. I know. I'm like, I think we all need to link up. I think we all need to get to the watering hole that is Ark Survival Evolved. And the mining when singing, right? I'm a power wash for a bit. Amazing, Sath. I love this. This makes me happy too, because especially, you know, and it's funny, like, it's so interesting, and like, so I just got the notice from G-Portal too, that it's like, oh, it's basically 10 days until we change over to the next map, right? But I was sitting there and I was like, man, that time went by so fast with Scorched Earth. I actually enjoyed it more than I expected. Blue, you haven't played Phaz before? Wait, you're new to Phaz? Oh, this is tempting, girl. We gotta do some Phasmo together. Girl, we gotta do some late night Phasmo together. You're not ready. I have a lot of fun. I get really nerdy with that game because Insim is one of my favorite streamers ever. Just bought it last night to play with my almost boyfriend. Very nice, very nice. I have a full group. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Return to Moria is one that I would go back to as well. It's very cute. I heard Phasmo. I know. Man, we need a mod for Phasmo where we could have like 8 people playing at once. Not for raids. I have so many for clearing areas of dinos. Yeah. Oh, I do the same. Oh my god, dude. Sharp, I do the same exact thing. I'm like, when I get my high level gigas, I literally joke that they're called Stop and Chomp, and I just use them for meat grinding. Me looking up Phasmo mods now? I know, I'm so curious. Hey, moments when we were like 9 players and they were singing the Dwarf song in Snow White. Wait, that's hilarious, Crystal. I love Repo, man. I heard that they added some really cool stuff. First time with Stava. Ooh. Are you kidding? You can't be serious. My heart! No! You little... Oh my god, it's because I'm out of berries on you? I just need to desperately get anything into the slot right now. I don't have the game either. True, Crystal. We will change that. Because Phasmo's another great one, and it has crossplay on console, I will tell you. Phasmo's an excellent game. It's really, I have to say that Phasmo for me is like probably, it's definitely up there as one of my faves, especially with a good group too, because it's just hilarious. Dude, the dynamics that you can have going in Phasmo, especially too with people like just baiting the ghosts and doing looping and stuff. Played for quite a while. Yeah, dude, I've heard it's really, like, honestly, man, made a lot of the things that they reworked in Phasmo, I feel like you'd be very, very impressed by. They've changed things, but it's all for the better. At least in my opinion. For in the arms of an angel. So no, you would expect it because we're going straight for the Giga's jaws. I'm telling you right now that if there's a Ceratosaurus or a Giga, this horse is gonna lead us there. Use tech stuff for raids like a fully upgraded mech. I pulled a blueprint from an extinction server. Yeah, dude, I'm excited for when we get to extinction stuff. I'm also really, I have to say, I'm so freaking thrilled by the way that Ascended has been giving us these gorgeous looking free maps. I'm like, dude, this is badass. I have to say, besides the pyromanes, because I don't personally vibe with the pyromanes. Available for gaming. What perfect timing. Blue and Sath, am I hearing a plan coming together? Am I hearing a plan coming together? Can I? Not me just elbowing my way into this door. Repo, yay! Yeah, I'd be down. Let's fucking do it. Let's get the group together. A really good cover. In the jaws of the Giga. I want in. If there's Repo gaming plans tomorrow, then count me in. Repo? Indeed, man-made. Mermaids are cool because then you can have it as a shoulder kitten. It is cute as a shoulder kitten. But it's not cute in terms of what it introduces into the game. I'm playing, so it's early enough before I start work. Perfect, Sath. Works for me. That's fine. All I'm hearing is that we gotta get Crystal a PC. All I'm hearing, community. All I'm hearing is that we have to lobby for Crystal to get a PC. That's all I'm hearing. The only obstacle here just seems to be the acquiring. Why, thank you, Alig. But no, I always check before I invite myself. That's I'm like a vampire. You gotta, the Drakelings, I love the Drakelings. What's up, Abby? How you doing? May I intrude as well, please? Man-made, I would personally love to have you there. I almost shot Pepsi out of my nose. What, that I'm like a vampire? Why, thank you, Alig. I almost shot Pepsi out of my nose. Hey, congratulations, Abby. That's exciting. PF5 is so cool. I'm like, man, that's on my list of things that I want. I was laughing, right? Girl, y'all, I'm at 84%. If this horse... Alright, Alig, drive safe. Ooh, look at this gorgeous Bronto. Bro, all I want in my life is for this Equus to tame up so that I can just go and cart over materials. Literally, I'm only trying to get this horse and the baby to cart over the materials. But sweet Jesus of Nazareth, do I feel like I have been on a quest for a while. It says go away or I will taunt you a second time. Oh, did anybody see, what's her name? Haley Steinfeld went as the, like, 90s version of, what was her name? From Sinners. Mary from Sinners. It was so cute. That's why I crash her if it's my Wi-Fi connection. You know, it could be Wi-Fi, but what I would do, if you can verify the files on the PS5, I would. Just to be safe. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll undownload it and then re-download it. Just to give it like a fresh... Sometimes like the first time for some reason, with me at least with PlayStation, because I've had this happen on the PS4. You know what games I have that happen a lot with actually are Assassin's Creed. I have a lot of them. I'm so ready for Devour, honestly. Oh my god, I know. We're all gonna be dying, especially too when we get Auburn in on this mix. Is that baby still just gonna be a baby until I tame its parent? Man, if I could get both babies. Come on, 91%. Let's do this. Come on, pony, I believe. 94. We're almost there. We're almost there, chat. Feeling good? And I just installed the game last night. Oh, it's updating. Yeah, I had a patch 2 today before I got on. That might be why it's My Little Pony. 97. Pteranodon move. Bro, the baby pteranodons are so cute. Oh my god, wait, Blue, you have Devour and you haven't... Wait. Girl. Girl. But we both work with Diabolics. We have to play some Devour. Azazel commands it. I mean, hello? The whole thing is a funny thing. We need to get Devour sessions. So, no, agreed. You should join us. Alright. What level even are you? You are a level 14 Dookie Equus. I have been sitting here, chat, all this time for the Dookiest Equus that has ever existed. We do. We have a bunch of horror games I got in a bundle when I first started streaming that I've never played. Well then, all I hear is something that we must simply do. Also, where's the baby? There's the baby. This is totally 100% your baby. You even look like your parent. Come here. Thank you. Alright, now, you. Eat these stimberries. Now, if the two of you could please come with me. Guys, we got our first baby animal. Wait, it's so cute. Well, actually, no. Our first baby animal was the raptor, who sadly, look how fast they grow, by the way, on Ascended. Just from doing absolutely nothing. You can get the baby. You have to catch it as it runs away, Sath. But you can 100% get the baby from taming the parent. So this is kind of a perfect area actually to build in. Look how flat it is. Or if you kill it, yeah, exactly. Or if you kill it. Let's just do health on this thing because I don't feel like it's gonna live very long, but we're gonna pray. Now, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Like, I don't think our horses are gonna be alive for very long. That's not why we did this. We did this purely because if we're gonna do this building, we're eventually gonna need to cart all of our good materials back. But for now, they will make good little assistance. For it to devour for a while. Agreed, Zeno, agreed. It's so fun. Dude, it's so insane. I love how the Equus is already at adolescent levels. We're just gonna... Because I figured that you... Do you have levels yet? No. You can't even have levels yet, if I'm remembering correctly. So we're just gonna pray that we don't lose everything to the Ceratosaurus. I think baby's ready for her nap. Hey, congrats, Blue. That's huge. Oh, so you also gather thatch and wood. Not very much, not very usefully, but you're actually pretty solid. This is very good news for us. Alright, let's get this thing fed. Adolescent Equus. It's already sort of... Are you male, female? Male? Male. Never mind. I was gonna be like, oh, perfect. We can have like a little Equus army. But I think we both know, as in me and chat both know, how this is gonna go. Because the minute that I get excited and I'm like, ah, yes, I'm in a good place with Ark in the beginning of any of these maps, what inevitably happens, you may ask? We die horribly. Okay. So, death and carnage, indeed. So, the two of you... Let me just grab this. Let me see what we can actually make. Let's give you... health, because again, I don't trust any of this. It was a janktacular max. It makes a Bethesda game look almost perfect. Tame them while they were having a father-son moment, literally. Tell me about it. Tell me a freaking about it. I really did. Alright, I think I have to be the one to go out and gather mats, and I should probably just, like, leave these guys here whistled to neutral. But I'm not gonna lie to you, because I do really like how flat this area is, and the fact that it's right next to this thing. Do not wander. Oh, cool! It's now an adult. Nice. Do they get levels instantly from being tamed as a baby, or no? Alright, you'll be fine. And I know, chat, I know. I literally was just like, oh, they can carry materials. Just hear me out. I think we're actually better off for right now, just erring on the side of caution. Just, you know, I did see a Ceratosaurus around here earlier. Now, if we could find a baby, that would actually be ideal. What do we want to build? Oh, hi, thank you. Give me health. Give me health. Remote keypad, woolly rhinos, spray painter. Yeah, can't put any of that right now. I could do everything in thatch, or we could just go straight to wood, which wouldn't be a bad idea. I have to say, I love that they kept the pooping in. I was very concerned when Ascended first released that they would get rid of, let's just say, the pooping. And I was like, no, 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 no. This is an integral, it's an integral part of ARC. You can't just deny us that. Also, so what I love about that is that, so that was my exact experience with building a PC myself, so I have never related to anything faster in all my life. Are babies just easier to tame? So basically, Sinnoh, the way that it works, so if you kill the parent, right, you can go claim the baby. The problem is, though, with doing that, and so here's the thing. So, like, yes, you can, in fact, get the babies and get stat bonuses on them and get all kinds of nice things, right, from having the babies. The problem is with it is that if you try and get the baby without taking down the parent, you are most definitely going to die. So basically, the general guidance, I would say, is to... Let's just make a shack, like, I guess, over here. This will be pretty safe, maybe. Maybe. The general guidance would be to either kill or tame the parent first, and then you have to, like, catch up with the baby as it's running away. Which is a little bit, like, stressful, but honestly worth it. Because if you can actually pull it off, sometimes you'll get, like, stat imprint bonuses on the babies as well. Or actually, wait, do you? Or is it only breeding? I can't remember. You know what? Don't quote me. For the life of me, I cannot remember. But the babies basically just run away, pretty much uselessly. So for any species. So if we could find like a baby Serrato and its parent got taken down, that would literally be like a miracle because we would have a carnivore this early. Right now, the only carnivore that we have is the cat. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, like while the cats are very cool, it's not really something I'm necessarily trying to contend with. Not really the bomb. All right, let's get some wall. What did I just hear sound-wise? Did you guys just... I could have swore that I just heard, like... Okay, that was really weird. Chasing after the baby reminds me of Valworld and your experience with life monks. Yeah. Yeah, it do be rough that way, don't it? Alright, I've learned my lesson. So we're gonna leave the horses here whistled to neutral. Because I am really not trying to relearn this lesson the hard way. That being said, this might be about to be the most terrifying lesson that we ever have to learn. Again. Now, if we can also find a female Equus, this could go a lot better for us. Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, chat. This could get a little bit interesting. However, we do have metal right here. I am very hopeful that this could be... What the fuck are you? You're a baby Diplo, okay. That's kind of cute. Wait, is your parent anywhere nearby? I see the baby bonus, so its parent should be nearby. Hang on. With like a Diplo for carrying things? I need to stop trying to get things to carry things. This is gonna be my problem. I do also really appreciate the tame locator. You can kind of see that on the map, so if you leave them at particular areas, you can kind of like keep track of them. Alright, let's go back over here. Let's try and just pick up our babies. And all of the, like, because I'm a little bit wary about getting rid of the walls and stuff, but what I'm thinking is that if I can craft, like, a little shack. Yeah, there is stuff right there that is going down. Now, if we can find dead things, I tame things for the colors. That's my problem with this game, I know, right? It's so beautiful that it's like everything is tempting. Fuck, that's a raptor. That's a fucking raptor. This is bad. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. We are not trying to be on that thing's radar right now. I do not have the crossbow or anything on me that I need to be successfully on that. Jesus Christ, you Gallimimus. Scared the shit out of me. Alright, so this thing is trying to take down the Ceratosaurus. Right, Sinnoh? That's how I feel running away from these things. Just wait and see if this Bronto might actually be able to get rid of the Ceratosaurus, depending. God, my kingdom for a spyglass of all the things I haven't built yet. Right, Crystal? The holiday events and the colors are definitely a problem for me, right? Please don't run towards me. Jet 2, dumb ways to die or the stupid redeem? Listen, the stupid redeem is quality. So the Ceratos, I guess, just always bring raptors down with them from what I'm seeing. It seems like they always bring like a little squad the way that a UT does. But it's honestly been so long since I've seen anything about them. Oh my god, none of this feels safe at all. All of this just feels like life hazard. You have to be kidding me. It's a baby stego. Look at how cute it is. Oh my god, I was not... It's an 86 stego. That's actually pretty... What is happening? Why do I feel like there's an alien invasion? Alright, am I gonna find any, like, dead Ceratos or anything cool out here? Or do I just have to go back and pray? There's just a random stego in the wall. Alrighty. So, my children. What's up to join me today on Ascended? The girl, I'm excited for that server. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a very good time, as a matter of fact. Alright, how we doing here on meat? We're good. I've got narcos from the horse that I should have taken with me, but didn't. Let's make up some more narcotic. This is like a perfect little auxiliary base. The chaos! I know, I'm excited. I'm ready, Jesus. Alright, let's see. I have a normal pick here. Cerato spine venom. Let's just see if I can make a... Wait, didn't I... Let's just see what we could have made. Probably gonna need another one of those. We will need Jesus. Girl, we gonna need so much. We are gonna need so much Jesus. I don't think that you're ready for the level of Jesus that we're going to require for these shenanigans. It's going to be a lot. Like, and I say that knowing damn well that it's us and that we already think it's gonna be a lot. Like, it's gonna be more than we expect. All right, let's make up a couple of walls. This will be perfect for this little shit shack that we're putting together. Why is the cat... Can I help you? It's gonna go 20 times worse than we think. Oh, I know. I'm prepared. I'm mentally and emotionally prepared. But yeah, chat, as y'all can see, this game is so damn loud. Like, we're right next to the waterfall, and our regrets are many. So let me see if I have got a pick on here. Yes, I do. Okay. So what I'm thinking that we need to do... Also, I don't know why I was leaving these on there, or the ceilings. Do I also have... I have crystal, and then I have metal ingots. I guess what I could do... So in theory... Oh, I can only make 2? Oh, it's because of the keratin. Never mind. No theories. Just me having stonky moments. We are actually doing pretty well on levels to start. The top ER, the fabricated, the advanced. Alright, good. Pump action shotgun's gonna be crazy. That's gonna actually go nuts. Let's just see how much wood that we've been running through. Bro, we've just been solely running through that. That's crazy. Alright. It should be getting bright out soon-ish. I am going to try and travel back, I guess, with these walls. And then what will I leave? I'll leave this, that. Now, chat, this could go horribly. We're just gonna try and take it very slow. We're just gonna slowly chain over our materials, no sudden movements. Now, I think that the Brontos killed the Serato. Why don't I still have things from my last death over here? Bro, how many times did I see. That's cool. I like that it gives you the notification marker, but not the, Another cat? Wait, we could have another kitten? A wild female cat at 8? What the fucking shit are you doing? Get the hell off me. You are a dick and a half. Right, never mind. Viable meat source located. Oh, fucking hell. That's not what we wanted it. A cat just nearly scratched us to death. And we just found out that there are viable meat sources in Ark Survival Ascended that are, let's just say, non-traditional. That specific cat will be in Ark 2, yeah. I don't think that that specific cat is much longer for this world. Welcome to Companionship of Cats. Yeah, nah. I'm here to tell you all, chat, that, nah. Not my thing. We need fiber. Alright, let's grab that since I'm running around in just my skivvies. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, nah. I think I've been better treated by a direwolf, honestly. I think the direwolf was nicer. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Forever. Nah, did I ever tell y'all about the sleepover where I actually had my entire back clawed to ribbons by my friend's cat? Like, I'd woken up early and her cat just for no reason jumped up on my back and just started like slicing me into ribbons. And I was just like, what in the fuck are you doing? Her cat was basically using me like a cat tree. I was like, what? I'm like, I'm pretty sure I didn't do anything except for just lay here and exist, but her cat was like, absolutely not. And I was just like, man, you know, in general, I'm an animal person, but like, I just... Nah. Now let's not go falling down a cliff. We actually need to survive this. Acts more like a dog. Like a Maine Coon, yeah. I mean, like, Raja actually acted quite a lot like a cat, but he was a dog, so it was very confusing. He was kind of one of those disarming dogs that you're just like, wait a minute. You're like, you have got a fair deal of sentience to you. In the words of his vet, are you fucking shitting me? I did this dumb shit again. Ooh, I could just fucking scream. I do this dumb shit all the time in this game. Alright, it is what it is. Let's move on over it. Off we go to just harvesting materials down here, because I think that the other place, what's nice about the other location is that I feel like it's a really good auxiliary spot just for like when we need to restock stuff. They're totally domesticated. No, what his vet said to us is that she was like, well, we can't use the English language around him because he's too bright for that. And it still cracks me up to this day. That dragon, because 20 pounds of my current will not fit in that plush, I think. I underestimated how much bulk it would be. Girl, don't worry. If you need any help, please consult me. I'd be more than happy to help if possible. But girl, I know, right? I'm telling you right now, it's crazy. That's right too, I was curious about it, but you know, it's absolutely nuts. Like, I'll tell you right now that one thing that really kills me, I feel like with every project, craft-wise, and by the way, Blue, thank you so much again for that. With every craft project that we take on, there's always like some limitation or something that will pop up that you're just like, now where the hell did that come from? You're like, these issues I could swear were not here 2 minutes prior. But sure enough, you know what, let me actually bring out one of the horses, because I'm feeling a little bit more... Wait, is that another Ooh, we could get more equis. I could use a higher level one and a female at that. You know what? You know what? I have an idea, chat. Does it matter if you eat narcos? I feel like you don't care if you eat narcos. It'd be really funny if I could tame the other equus just by knocking it out using the narcos. Do they just like infinitely respawn up here? Like what's the protocol for the equi? Oh god, I'm starving to death. Don't really want to eat through my berries, but I could eat this nasty ass food. Yeah, whatever. But it saved me from starvation. Carboy today, I'm not sure if that's something that I should stream. You should totally. Crafting is always fun, man. I feel like crafting is always a big... You know, it's relaxing. It's fun to watch somebody who loves what they do set about their work. Was I high and just like fantasize an equus or did... No. Here we go. Maybe this is the mom? I don't know. I mean, I think so long as you're... I mean, actually look for it in the category. Makers and crafting. You know what I mean? Because brewing and distilling, I mean, you would think that there should be a section for it. Because it is creative, you know? It might not be the same as, like, necessarily, you know, doing, like, arts and crafts, per se. But it's still crafting. Distilling is... Oh! Fair. I mean, I suppose that makes sense, at least without a license. Dude, what is this weather? We're having the craziest... Oh no, it's just sunrise? Wait, this is actually so pretty. I was like, man. Madam, if you run me straight to my equus and then buck me off, I'm gonna be so mad. And yes, for those of you asking, yes, we are turning this into My Little Pony. Why? Because the last one we had died, like, immediately. I'd like to at least try and see if we can get a half decent one out of all these crossbreeds. And the mammals are the easiest to breed. Just ask Man-Made about this with his direwolves. And also Blue with our horse adventures. Does felting? Yeah. I know what you're talking about, the needle and the fluff. Do you know that there's actually people who do that with hair, which was really crazy to me? And me with the other direwolves. Exactly, Seth. Yes, exactly. All of my favorite ARC mammalian breeders know that there is most definitely something to be said for the mammals in this. Mammals are so much easier. Well, they're easy because you don't have to worry about the egg temperature. They're actually, so we need to create a paddock. Ooh, that's a decent pteranodon for what I'm on right now. If I could just like get this horse into a situation of stuckness where I could therefore bring it back. Like if we could just get a couple generations of horses going and like a little paddock for them, I'd feel considerably more relaxed about taking them out. Because what I was thinking is to make a paddock with a roof on it so that a Ceratosaurus couldn't necessarily get in. Thank you, Crystal, yes. When English words fail me. Profoundly. Bro, how has it already been an hour in Ascended? This game is so good that it just completely... So far, so good with my game since it updated? Good, Abby. I'm glad the patch worked. I was, like, concerned for you there, because I know how this goes. I love Ark when Ark decides that it's going to work and be a team player. I really wonder if this is the mother of the other horse. So if we can get both the parents to keep going, what my thought process is that then we could get some babies that we could actually imprint on. What the hell was that noise? Please tell me that that was not the noise I think it was. I think it was just a trike and I'm being paranoid, but, you know, it never hurts for me to say it out loud, does it? Bro, has anybody else noticed the alien abduction lights that just keep on coming through the skybox? I know it's lightning, but it's still like... Dude, look at the sunrise in Val. Me and Blue are going to be nerding so hard about these sunrises and sunsets. I don't think you guys are ready for me, Blue, and Sath obsessing. So where I'm at is not safe. Oh yeah, oh no, that's not good. That's bad. I don't think y'all are ready. Like the whole time that me, like Blue and Sath are gonna be in here, we're just gonna be like, have you seen the sunset? Turn around and look at the sunset. Like in the middle of getting eaten, it's just like, look at the mountains. Although I do have to say, I really love these like peaceful herbivore areas, because like this is kind of a perfect spot for like an auxiliary fortress. Lightning storm on Scorched Earth at night? Yes. Oh my god, man, made it so pretty. At night, it's so much prettier. Getting eaten with a view. Right, Crystal? It's just like, you're like, ah, yes, the Ceratosaurus is chomping my face, but I don't care because I'm looking at a beautiful sunset. Girl, I'm literally just trying to reunite you with your husband and son. Do you think that you could be, like, a little bit more grateful? I really feel like my homegirl over here, Little Miss Pony Thing, is she's not happy enough to get back with her, husband and son for me. It's giving, I was trying to escape. I don't even know if this one's female. Watch this one be another male. It's like another escape brother. I think she's happy. Yeah, I think she was generally finding her freedom. And I might have fucked that up for her, but you know, we're just gonna say that she's happy. You know what it reminds me of? So like, if anybody here has ever watched the show From on Amazon Prime, like, so me and my family have been binging it, literally binging it. And there have been some really, really funny moments in that show where I was like, dude, they do grief excellently. But when they're so for real, they are so fucking for real. I was like, things that would be on my nightmare list is my 9-year-old child finding out about, like, the inner mechanics of a failing marriage midway through an argument in a screaming match in the middle of the night. Like, you can't even make that kind of shit up. Like, that's the kind of family dysfunction that, like, I have to tell you guys as an American Italian, I'm proud that that is my family's level of dysfunction. But, like, I was like, you can't make this shit up. I was like, alright, whoever directed the show, y'all cook with this. But I was like, man, From is something, guys. If you guys want like a thought experiment horror TV show that is just like really excellent, like it will actually like get you thinking about stuff, especially stuff in your life at a deeper level, From is that freaking show. It's crazy. I think this might be our highest level one if I can avoid falling off. I don't know why I would say that and jinx the whole process, but like, you know, we're gonna hope. Oh, this looks like our OG horse, too. Almost 50%. We can just like... Girl, why are you running this way? Don't run this way. This way doesn't feel like it has good vibes. This way feels like it has deadly vibes. Yeah, just like, you know, loop back around. Yeah, thank you. You see? She scared me so much that I shat myself. I love how she's going anywhere but to our other two horses. And I have to say, it would be very cool if they ever added a mechanic in here where like tame creatures that run by the other tame creatures that you had gained a little taming bonus because they saw that you already had like others. It'd be so cool to like incentivize lower level taming early in the game as well. Like, so imagine that our Equus ran past the other Equi that we have there and was just like, oh yes, like... Bro, if you kick this Triceratops, I swear to fucking God. Thank you. Girl, this is so horse accurate. Why is it that every time that I turn around and I'm like, at least she's smart. She does something that's the most on-brand horse activity I've ever seen in my life as a lifelong equestrian. I'm really showing that I'm a lifelong— oh look, it's your husband and son. And she immediately turns around. All right, bye. Okay, bye. She really said, guys, bye. I guess I don't blame her. But like, girl, really? Exactly, she said freedom. And unfortunately, I got bad news for her. There is to be no freedom. Because I would like some imprinted babies and some stats. Mainly, I would just like to have spare horses to bring out and do some exploring of Val, because I feel like, honestly, it's not a bad idea for us to have a little, exploration mission going on here. Especially, too, if we could get that melee stat up. Girl, no. Don't do it. Oh my fucking God, you dumbass, you're gonna get us both killed. Why would you do this to us? Girl, I am not worse than the Ceratosaurus. You cannot be so fucking for real with me right now. Okay, this is actually terrifying. Homies? Oh my God. Bye, bitch. Thank you, Crystal, for that Pego seal. Bye. Nope, she crazy. Claims you. It is Capricorn, indeed. Dun 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 dun. Rest in peace to Equus. She really said, I will have freedom or you will leave me the hell alone. That was some straight up rest in peace Equus girl. She really said, leave me the hell— oh my God, not falling down the cliff. Someone starts thinking the song, right? Oh my God, I know. It's so good to have it on the channel now. Bro, maybe we should move our other horses, because, why do I feel like that Cerato will remember my name? Man. That Cerato has it out for us. I remain convinced, although it's a beautiful day on Valguero. Let's go. Oh well. I guess if we lose the other two, we lose the other two, but I made a valiant effort to rescue the mother. I feel like this always happens too, whenever like we're about to get ahead in this game. The game is just like, ah, that was bold of you to think that this would happen. And I'm like, you know, unbeknownst to me, I actually thought I was getting ahead, but, you know. Foolish thoughts, foolish thoughts. Bro, you scared the shit out of me. Playing while you're gaming, working, and then like an hour goes by and you can't remember what the fuck it was? Yep, all the time. Girl, all the time. Every single day that I'm alive, I'm like, well, there went that idea. Yeah, we're gonna build like a little stone house, I think. We're gonna need somewhere safe, because those Ceratosauruses, while it didn't actually do that much damage to us, I have no doubt that our horse is dead. And like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not really trying to experiment with that again. Just saying. Alright, let's get our little chit chat going over here. I also feel like I do have a tanky amount of health, so... Oh good. Let's get this. We're gonna need flak. Da-na-na-na. Alright, we gotta keep going. Let's see, what have you got? Health. Although I should really give you melee, shouldn't I? Also, let me give you, like, normal-ass food. I'm almost tempted to put the, like, half walls up and make, like, a little... Oh, this is actually kind of cute. You know what? This could actually work. It was giving flak, I know, right? The flak armor. Now this is gonna be unhinged, but my thought process is that if I like park the horses in here out of line of sight, maybe they could just like be safe for now. That's not the type of rock I need. I'm just thinking, like, because the Pagos and all that have, like, plenty of food to keep them for now. We actually don't have all that much here for these guys, so I'm like, maybe I should build them a food trough and, like, get, like, the basic, like, starter building going so that I can move them into the more open area soon. Let's see, wood, okay. We just need wood. What the fuck was that? Bruh. Did you just take a shit on my floor and nearly break the floor? That was the loudest sound for taking a shit that I have ever heard in Ark. I cannot even make that up if I tried. That was loud as hell. Also, we really should soon enough actually try and tame a Ceratosaurus, but like, I digress. My ideas for how this will happen are not perfected. Turn around over here. My god, these colors are so pretty. What the frick? Oh, that's definitely just like a Bronto. I'm over here now getting squirrely about Brontos, guys. It's fine. Definitely all good in the hood. I'm just like, if I could but build a barn and just keep these guys somewhat safer. Ooh, you're pretty looking. That pretty mint green color. Alright, I feel considerably safer. What's up, Net? How you doing? Considerably safer indeed. Alrighty, alrighty. Metal Behemoth, Megalosaurus, Motorboat. Let me just see if we have a double door. Oh, I think it's just actually on the blueprint. That's funny. Yeah, it is. Alright. How you doing, Nat? How's your life? Ate some munchies, now the coffee and dissociate for the cluster fuckery of life for a bit. Agreed, dude, agreed. I hope life has been going okay for you. But dude, do I feel that. I don't know what October just was, but I am so glad that we are now in November. I'm like, you know what? Fresh, clean, brand new start. Fresh, squeaky clean vibes. I don't know if these things can get through this, so I feel like what I need to do for now. So if I were to... Because I don't... I don't know how this is gonna work. Okay, so there is the double door option. Oh, dude, I hope it gets better for you soon. I'm sorry to hear that, though. I know, it's so hard with family stuff. I feel like family stuff is the most stressful that there is, because it's like, sometimes we feel so out of control and so out of the ability to really influence anything in our loved ones' lives. Like, there's just some stuff that families go through where it's like, it's so hard to actually get to do anything about it. You know what I mean? So I completely get it, dude. Sending you all the love and support. It is not easy. Let's see if we can also, while we're at it, make these up. Because while I don't know if it will actually help us at all, I feel like we could use some better insulation against the weather. And not to mention, you know, like a better armor rating and all that business. Let's go over here. Let's see if that Serato actually got itself killed. I'm gonna hope. It's not a get better thing. My cousin Dara's cancer is officially terminal. I'm so sorry, Nat. That is the hardest thing in the world, too. Especially when they're young. Sucks when it's a kid. Oh, absolutely. Especially when it's young, like getting a diagnosis like that. Dude, I'm so sorry. That's so freaking hard. It's so tough. I completely empathize. It is just, you know, I think terminal cancer is always going to be devastating news, you know, like no matter what age or whatever, no matter what background. But when it's a child, it just, honestly, sometimes it just feels like an indictment from life itself. And it's so hard to understand and to reconcile that grief. Sending so much love to you and your family, dude. We have an oil vein here? That's kind of... Oh my... What the hell are you? You're so pretty. Alright, well that was like the prettiest Diplo I think I've ever seen in my life. That was mint green and white. If I had a boat... Alright, let's go back. She's been dealing with brain cancer since she was 2, so it's not unexpected. It just sucks because this one popped up on the brain stem. Fuck. On the medulla or on the cerebellum? Because that's absolutely, that's an absolute nightmare. She's on the pond. Fuck. Oh, girl, I'm so sorry. You're absolutely right, too. There's almost nothing operation-wise that would really be viable in that region, because it's also risky. I mean, it's just straight up. It's just straight up terrifying. Oh, girl, I'm so sorry. That sucks so bad. We genuinely need a flyer. And I genuinely need to eat more raw meat and then also find my water source. But first I need to get down the side of this mountain without just automatically dying. Although actually automatically dying might just be the smartest thing. Never mind. Found her way down. Her combo, it's not going to do anything for the cancer she has, but it's a safety trial. That's honestly, Net, that's amazing of her. And that speaks to the character of how well she's been raised. But I escaped the last minute. Let's go, Abby. Last minute Rex escape is always happy. What the fuck am I hearing right now? I think one of those was still alive. Which is very hard for me to process information-wise. Whoopsie daisy, we could have had a raptor. I have regrets. Net, that is such testament to the strength of the character. That is such a beautiful thing to do. I was actually looking into this protein folding program that you can do with your computer by running it idly in the background, and it allows scientists to look at protein folding sequences that will help with like cancer research and whatnot. So I've been checking that out actually in the last couple days. Technically could have killed her to find out if it was safe for other people because she knew she wasn't going to last long anyways. Selflessness people could learn from. Agreed, Net. That part and louder. A freaking greed. She's a huge person for that. Fiber, and then do I have enough for this? I would just need more thatch. We have thatch? I feel like we don't. No, we probably don't. Alright. What would I need to repair you with? Oh, I see. All the things that I currently have hoarded in my inventory, it's fine. And dude, for real. That child has got a seriously big heart and her priorities clearly in order. So is this thing just constantly? I guess it is. Did I even bring the narcos? I probably didn't, did I? Oh, all two. Gee, I enable in Arc's unlimited inventory. I can't say I blame you. Although I will say, it has been a fun experience to actually be challenged by not using it. As much as I want to, it's like, I do actually like at times to do things the like, harder traditional way. I feel like, I don't know, it's not a superiority thing, but it does give me a sense of satisfaction. Only on single player though, I have to say, like playing on a group server dealing with hunger and stuff is such a pain in the butt. That's one of those things that just gets old so very quickly. Whereas I feel like playing single player and dealing with hunger and thirst is a challenge. In a group format, I'm just like, alright now, this is ridiculous. Alright, let's do that so that we can stop running out of food. Let's pick up you. And then I guess let's also not the foundation. Alright, let's put the bed back down. Because I do want to keep this here as a respawn by the Pegos. There we go. Without single player, I'm like, yeah, let's just make myself survive nicely, right? Well, it also really depends, I feel like, on what the situation is for everybody to be, Why can't I access the cats? Bro, is the cat janky or what? Alright, there's that. Just simple cooking can get rid of hunger. Yeah, no kidding, Neff. I just don't feel like dealing with it, usually. On server stuff, I'm never in the mood, you know? How you doing, dude? Yeah, the unlimited inventory, though, would actually make things crazy. That would go hard. Alright, let's go over here and see what's happening. It also depends for me on how fast the drain is. If it's a stupid fast decrease, and even in single player I start to hate it, yeah. Yeah, like this one is just right, because it's the normal vanilla. I don't know how much Ascended would have actually changed any of that. But I've been enjoying whatever's been going on here. Now, if I was smart... Alright, let's go do this so we can make another bed. There was a friend's kid who... her favorite thing is cooking food and games! Oh, perfect! Oh, that is actually perfect. I'm gonna laugh if one of my baby Pagos finds me. Let's grab some thatch, let's grab some wood. This might even be a better building area than the other, but I like the scenery of the other better. Especially too, yeah, because there's all these herbivores here. As a kid who can find interest in the mundane tasks, exactly. I feel like that's the best balance of every gaming group. So I like games like Enshrouded and Nightingale where food just gives you buffs like more health. So here's the thing, I do actually like having to eat for survival. The thing is that I only like it once I'm at a certain point in games. You know what I mean? Like having to deal with it when you're trying to tame something and the situation's already dicey is just a pain in the ass. Especially for somebody who already has ADHD. Right, Man-Made? I feel that. I like being the builder. That's my general favorite task in any game. Alright, let me do this. Let me also make... We're gonna make one of, or actually a few of... Let me see what I have on me. I don't have enough stone to actually make some... I might here. But yeah, every balanced gaming group has a little bit of everything, you know? That. I like building, right, Seth? You and me both, dude. You and me both. You guys have not really seen me. Actually, you guys have not really seen me actually do much legit building. Where's the builder? War Mother's the camp mom who goes on epic rampages along the ride causing chaos. Hell yeah. Dude, I'm excited. We're gonna have a lot of fun. I do also. I feel like me and Blue like enjoy the building process. It's just a matter of like, I gotta have the patience and I also have to have the time and the mats. You know what I mean? Like it needs to be fairly easier to access. Like with this, I don't mind running out on little expeditions and whatnot. Or we got this all set up. We got us all set up. Let's grab some food. We'll leave the meat cooking. But we're gonna leave our tools here. We're gonna bring the bed. There we go. Back from ads. Welcome back, Net. We'll bring a bin. I think that would be smart. Depends on the building system. Nightingale, I'm good. Enshrouded. Yeah, the Enshrouded building system is... And it's interesting too, Corey, because it's one of those things that people absolutely adore about the game. But for me, like, I think the biggest thing is with the enshrouded building system is that you just got to be prepared for the terraforming aspect. The terraforming aspect is definitely one of those more frustrating ones where it can really go either way. All right, we'll come back. We'll reconstruct all that. Let me just bring this over to the horses, and then let me see if we can eventually get our horse over here, one of them. I'm like kind of reticent to bring the horses out until we get a proper paddock built. The RuneScape building isn't bad. If I can do almost any building system, if I can get unlimited resources creative to fuck around with for about an hour. Yeah, I feel like it's also good to practice with different building systems. Like, I do love doing Ark on a bit of like a nice little creative run. An organizer, collective resources and breeding of certain animals. Other survival games is organizing, resource gathering. Feel that. Definitely feel that. I like a little bit of everything, you know? Like in this one, I would actually like to build like a proper castle fortress, which is why I'm looking for like a nice open flat zone. I do like the area that we've got for this. I do think that it's going to be kind of perfect, especially once we get all the materials over. I'm just not trying to have the situation that we had the last time that we were on and like immediately lose the horses. So I'm thinking if I can build them like a pretty stable paddock, where at the very least, if we could just get a female equus and have breedability, I will feel calmer. Having so much fun coding the medieval cottages. Yeah, honestly, Sino, I feel like you would enjoy this for that as well. It's just with the collection of pets, you know what I mean? Fuck the roofs and Conan, dude. You remember how long it took me to learn that, but then once I did, how crazy I went? I mean, the fortress was really something. That fortress was a whole lot of fun. I feel like I really went balls to the wall with that fortress. I would like to do something like that in Ark. Conan has a medieval theme. You can get mods for it. You can indeed get mods for it, Seth, that make it that way. I really enjoy the building in Conan. I enjoy the packs that you can get for it. Conan is really good chaotic fun. I like when I can flip between survival and creative, so I can pop up a quick safe zone, the single room style thing, because the building zones always seem to be in the worst spots. Oh yeah, depending on the game too, this is so legit. Like right now, I gotta tell you guys, the thirst drain is kind of ticking me off. Oh yeah, oh girl, and I'll tell you right now, as somebody who bought all of the DLC for Conan, it's good. It's definitely worth it. Let's do that. Wow, this is how my horses treat me, huh? Lovely. All right, let's put that there. Almost an hour for the primal game data to finish. Dude, no, that's horrible. Definitely kill the game at that point and reload. Because something's wrong there. Primal game data should not be taking you nearly an hour. Something's gone awry. It's like my fave. It's why I love the stone stuff in Ark. Agree, girl. I do too. I'm like, me and you and Sino with the medieval stuff. We could probably go on for hours about it, because I'll tell you what right now, it's fun as hell. Let me see. I suppose I should run back. Get the stuff to construct the smithy. Because I didn't even bring tools for this. I just wanted to make sure that we have a respawn next to the horses. Neither of them are good horses. I just don't particularly want to leave them outside, which is why I'm being kind of a pain in the ass about it. You know? Mainly until we get to a point with my Narcs and Trank situation where I feel like confident. I kind of just like don't want to put the horses in a situation where, because like once we have a paddock, in theory, if it's high up enough, a Ceratosaurus shouldn't be able to get into it. In stone, I don't think that they can break stone. But my Let's just start chaining stuff over. We'll be fine. I've got a decent carry weight anyway, and so far we haven't really had too much knock-on desk that's tried to come out of the woodwork and kill us. It's like, I know that there's bison here. Now, I don't know if the bison can just be tamed by everybody. I forget if those were a community vote in or if that was a... I think that was just a community vote in that everybody can tame the bison, but the bison are kind of a pain in the ass to get a hold of. Oh my god, look at this gorgeous red little parasaur. Oh, this is pretty. Do 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 do. Ooh, a candy apple red parasaur. Handy Pathfinder minis that don't cost an arm and a leg and have decent details. No. I know a lot of people swear by Hero Forge, but I feel like Hero Forge can get quite expensive depending, you know? Oh, Reaper miniatures, nice. Let's go Sinnoh with the fast wreck. Can I just make me another? I would need metal ingots, which I have. What else would I need? Stone, which I can easily get. And then what would we need for this? Stone and flint. Let's go over here. Do I still have? No, I don't. Alright, what we need to do, let's first of all grab that. Second of all, grab this. And we're going to just get these guys cooking. Alright, let me... Whoopsie daisy. I'm like, let me go get stone. Let me build the smithy and stuff. And then my thought process is store it here, but then cart it over there. Because that way I can at least... I'm gonna build, you reuse all the time. I have their app because I designed them for my friends. And for their mains, they just play along with the thing. Play with the thing until it's what they want. Yeah, I know, right? It's so fun. But yeah, I'm feeling like, in general, like, now that we have the berry gatherers, as in the horses, I don't really feel like we need more herbivores, but I do feel like having a couple carnivores to guard things would not be bad. Dude, my thirst drain on this map has been crazy. I wonder if it's because I'm slightly warm. Hello, Parasaur. You're very cute. But yeah, getting away from this waterfall is going to be wonderful. That's why I'm like slowly trying to just construct what we need here. Cars are let's place setups. I do like to get randoms. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense, really. Maybe a spyglass also. They're either great or they're polygons, I know, right? The struggle is real. We just need more stone for the forge for over there. See what happens at the Steam sale in December. Which, and this is for Conan. Yeah, for the most part, Neff. I mean, that's been an ongoing process now for like a little while. It's been good. You know? We can't really complain too much. Just, you know, mental health crash. It happens. I, unfortunately lost my dog earlier this year. And so basically it just completely... Like, no matter how much time goes by, there is nothing that honestly replaces the most little beloved creature in your life. What the fuck is going on right now? I'm assuming that was bugs. I don't even want to know what else that was. Yeah, I know, I was like, I've offended 18 generations of something's family? Let's see, we're gonna go this way. Oh my god, speaking of which, y'all, if you guys decide to watch this on Amazon Prime, whoo-wee the grieving. Oh my god. We were crying real tears. They also raise money for charity. Wait, we love that. Oh my no. I was like, I don't think we're doing cliffs. Even with my health pool being pretty solid right now, I'm not really trying to deal with any of that. Actually, that wasn't as bad as I was expecting. I was expecting way worse. It would be so nice if... But I won't. But I won't. Look at the baby Bronto. It's so cute. Man, every single time that I see like one of the Diplos or something, I just fully expect it to be like a Serato. Alright. Let's do this. Let's go health. I'm getting close to here. Laser attachment, metal tree, Daedon. That would actually be a not so bad thing to have found over here. Also, does one of you have the narco berries? Yeah, you have the narco berries. Come here. Oh, for goodness sake. Alright, let's do that. Alright, now. Let us get to building. While all of this bananas stuff is happening. This is such a pretty Pteranodon. What level are you? 32 is absolutely useless to me in every way, shape, and form. If it was like a 76, I'd be like, ooh, maybe we'll go back, get arrows, make a crossbow, do like the whole taming process, but no. We shall wait. To check them, I was recently told about istthereanydeal.com tells you if there's a sale and where. Isn't it gorgeous? I have to say, the colors in Ascended are absolutely off the chain. That's one thing that this game definitely did do right, is like, you know, I feel like every single time that we look at anything in game, it's just been the most beautiful version of that thing. So let me just put the foundations on 4. Ceiling, let's just do wall on 5, and then ceiling on 6. Because I don't know about you guys, but I am not really trying to deal with having to look for material requirements. Only pretty to look at, yeah, right? It is very pretty though. That's the thing though, is that is like a legit consideration when you're taming things, and that's the thing too, it's like, yeah, right now I'm looking for levels, but like, to be honest with y'all, like, there's also nothing wrong with just taming stuff because you find it pretty. That's one of those things that, you know, I feel like the more that I play this game, the more that I'm just like, yeah, I just like to have fun, you know? My guess, please let me drink water even while I have a tool in my hand. Tamed every level 69 I found because maturity, exactly. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, well that's that Serato. That's still, for some godforsaken reason, alive. Let's go over here. Hopefully we can find more trees. This was not perhaps my best decision in terms of material density. However, it is very nice and flat. It's also very herbivore laden, so I do feel like when we inevitably do get a carnivore that we tame up, because I'm actually wondering, so I feel like we don't even need a decent level Serato to keep everybody safe. We really just need like a basic one. Whoa, Triceratops, please don't. That would be bad. My good God, I am also not trying to tangle with that thing's parent, let me tell you. Because wherever this Serato is... Did y'all kill it? Is it as dead as my Equus? I feel like it's definitely not dead. We literally just saw it chomping 2 seconds ago. See, that's how I am too, though, with ArcNet. Like, don't feel bad. I'm literally the same way. What the fuck was that? Sounded like a baby, whatever it was. What am I hearing? Do random stuff to keep you motivated. Oh god, yeah. You are definitely not friendly. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm hearing. Oh, it's that guy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, that's bad. Hello. Mr. Serato, if we could not do this, that would be great. He's very pretty. And I would indeed like to tame him. Which doesn't really sound right. However, we're gonna put that aside for now, and I'm just gonna say that while I would like very much to tame him, I would also like very much if this was not a giant pain in the booty. Auburn! Hello! Looking at my Steam and Epic friends and like having a who the fuck is that moment because I have them on both, I know, right? You're like, now wait a minute. You're like, who are you? Auburn, how's you? Don't mind me, everybody. Just casually adjusting my chair for gaming. Booty. I do not know that name, right? You don't know me, but I know you. Bored as hell at work? Well, girl, we're here to spice it up a little bit. I find it very hard to believe that Ceratosaurus is not going after, I have 3 new insults to potentially use in writing 1. You are about as useful as decaffeinated coffee. Ooh. They aren't dumb, just more arrogant than smart. I have been assaulted by a montage of stupidity. The montage of stupidity is nice, 'cause it's a nice visual image, you know? It evokes collage. And your boss, yet again, doesn't assign a morning person to help with PETA Saturday route, so you come into almost 300 things. I'm so sorry, girl. I thought your friend was gonna come help. Like, what happened here? That sucks. Ceratosaurus! Oh my god, guys. When the Mega Raptor... Okay, alright. Let me calm down. I want a Mega Raptor real bad. We all know that I want a Mega Raptor. The whole world knows I want a Mega Raptor. I know that I have only talked about it 18 bajillion times. We also all know that it will put my life in fundamental danger, but I don't care. That yellow and black girl, they have baby flap flaps, and I was like, Auburn's gonna have a panic attack. They have got baby flap flaps in this, just wandering around. If it hasn't been assigned my route, oh, for God's sake. I thought they were supposed to, you know what? Management. I feel like management is just, whenever management makes a decision, I'm just like, I close my eyes and hold my breath and I'm like, here we go. Hello, Diplos. Wait, can I tame you? You are the world's worst Diplo? What level are you? Where are smaller ones? Ow! Don't be an asshole! You are an asshole! I'm just trying to look at your damn level. Stop it. You're a level 60. Oh, that might actually be something. Not as much as these Diplos. These things are fucking dumb. Ho? I promise you this, ho. Stop it! I will march you right into that Ceratosaurus if you keep this shit up. Ma'am? Excuse me, Diplo, you leave my horses alone. Why are you being so annoying? Oh my god, you are so annoying. Jesus Christ. Okay, Sath, how did you ever tame this thing? On God himself. I could have a crisis right here, right now. I mean, I guess free Gallimimus? Hello, horses. Hang on. I forgot. I thirst immensely, apparently. Diplo, why are you such a dickhead? It's gonna 100% get into a fight with that Cerato, and then there it goes. If that were to happen. Yes, Seth, it sucks so bad. I just want your conditions to be better, dude, you know? Like, it's not fair. I feel like you're doing so much of the work and for so little reward. So don't want to do this just yet, I guess, because... Yeah, let's leave that there for now until we build more. Diplo, I swear to Jesus, are you gonna let me... Oh, that's a Bronto. Did my Diplo for real go kill itself? No, it didn't. It's standing right there. This Diplo is such a pain in my ass. Don't fucking do it. You're being a pain in the ass and you know it. Why are you being such a pain in my butt? Oh god, here it comes. Ma'am? How are you not hungry yet? I'm gonna just stand underneath you. There's nothing that you can do about the situation. Ma'am? I am stubborn. I am more stubborn than you are, ma'am. I could do this all day. What, you're just gonna stand here? Full of a lot of trank arrows? Girl, you knockout tame this thing, it's a passive tame. Can you go both ways with it? Because, like, I'm not gonna lie, this is also hilarious. Are we gonna talk about my twerking Diplo? Ma'am. She needs music. She really does. Working with the Diplo's name, I know, right? She's gonna be like Lady Twerks a lot or something. I don't know. Are they any good for like defending against carnivores, or am I just literally wasting energy into this thing? It's angry. What? Do you need to not be angry for me to feed you? Has she tried just not being angry? Will she not get hungry until she's not angry? Ma'am, it's the way you put your leg up on that rock that I gotta tell you is highly relatable. Oh, their hunger just drained, so oh, okay, so she's just a pain in my ass. I see. Well, have you tried giving her a Snickers? Yeah. So no, she don't see much. You are so cute. So, Auburn? Auburn. Hey, Auburn. They just walk around and you can find them. I know, we're gonna have Auburn by an Ascended so fast. The way that Auburn's gonna start sprinting towards Ascended. Bro, do I look like I'm trying to deal with a Pteranodon right now? The baby sounds, I know, right? They scare the shit out of me, but they're hilariously cute. Man, I hate how frequently I am thirsty on this spot. Wow, there's a lot of bullshit happening. Wow, that's a lot of insane bullshit happening. Oh, that's true. You have it. You just need your PC. Literally. That is right, I remember. Are you fucking... gonna lose your shit? Did I just get a level 89 trike because this shit ate your family? Come on, me. Yo, they look awesome. You eat, cause we need to run. And we're just gonna pray that my level 89 trike makes it home. I'm assuming that its parents got eaten, because shouldn't they have aggroed on me by now? But an 89 is actually crazy. On a server where, well, on a game where this only goes to 100, that's actually not that bad. I'm prepared to take that win. I'm right, Sinnoh. Literally every time. Come on, Triceratops. Right, well, I was saying we don't need another berry gatherer, but trikes are actually fairly tanky and useful. Ooh, another equi- Is that my same Equus? Where are you running from, homie? Yeah, because by now they surely would have aggroed. You can't claim if they're still there. Dude, Ceratosaurus is useful as hell then on this map. Alright, you almost know what time it is. Alright, we're just gonna whistle you onto neutral. Whoa! Where the fuck you going, though? Whoa, why is your health so low? Oh, me, hang on. Let's get you eating, dude. Oh, it's because you're growing at a fast rate. You don't even have your health pool full yet. Got you, got you. Alright, you just hang out here. Wants to cuddle with you. And I got an imprint? Let's go. Opening the door to zebra butts, literally. Okay, wait, the health on this is actually going to be quite decent. Let me see about that other Equus, and then we will most definitely be back. Hang on, let me see if I can just make you follow me over here, though. Mainly because I feel like nothing has really come over by here. Yeah, you are so close to fully maturing. Holy shit. Alright, and then once you're up and rolling... Hello, Trikes. Let me see where that Equus took off to. So if the Equus sucks, then I won't bother. But that one's actually nice looking. Ooh, enjoy, Sinnoh. I hope it's a great time, dude. And yes, I know I should bring out one of the horses. Or literally the trike or anything, but this one might be another crappy one. So I don't want to get my hopes up. A level 32 and it's a female. Ah, shit cakes. And it's a female. That's like actually exactly what we need. We're just gonna be like hopeful. As if my knee cooperates today. Good luck, Sinnoh. I hope it goes well though, dude. We might just barely have enough to make this. It would be so cool if this worked out. I should really just bring out the trike though. Good news is though, is that the trike can get us industrial grade qualities of wood, thatch. It can actually defend itself. And at 89, it's not terrible. Now, unfortunately, I do wonder actually if this is the same, I am wondering if this is the same horse from before because it looks exactly the same. What's up, Doss? I was just thinking of you, dude. How you doing? Yo, these two look awesome. If that Ceratosaurus wants to do me a favor. If that Ceratosaurus could do me a favor and could just orphan a few more babies. That's one aspect of this game that I just... Oh, shit, there it is. Pony? You want to go in the other way. Get ready for work. I hope I'm doing well. I'm doing pretty well, dude. I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing better. I have returned to the land of living. Bro, I think that Cerata has to be something crazy level-wise. Because it's fought now like a couple of Brontos, has it not? As a matter of fact, actually, let me just say fuck that for now, because what I need to do actually instead News alert, it was not hungry. Stop being mean. Beautiful sun, I know, right? Look at this gorgeous game. Look at that gorgeous sunset. Alright, what we need to actually finish harvesting some materials to keep making the house. Because what I am doing, and this is a very dangerous thing for me to be doing right now, is that I'm getting ADHD before I have like a safety place built for the creatures. Like, I don't even have a food trough built for them, which means that that trike could very easily starve. And like, that is not going to be good news if that happens, because we could go and pick up our other food trough and just bring it over. But now that we have the bounty from the Ceratosaurus being kind of crazy, I feel like we should not look a gift trike in the mouth, you know? Yeah, like, look at this thing. Triceratops level 89. Melee weight could be better, so we're gonna do that. That is a very solid trike. Considering that this thing only goes up to, like, I want to say it's level 100 on these levels. Need more stamina, level 61. If I haven't have this, I could use a trike saddle. So at first I didn't think I was gonna make one. Now I'm like, bro, we could use Berry Rama going on in here. Especially too between the Diplos and between whatever else. I'm like, I think we actually need this. All right, let's just do all this for now. Alright, these things are gonna eat me out of house and home if I'm not careful. These narcos can just, for now, be going. Oh my god. Now these are both... Enjoy net! Do an Instacart order? I feel that. I was literally just having the thought today too. I was like, man, I need to figure out what the heck I have got going on food-wise around here. Alright, next we need a carnivore, because we have got way too many herbivores going on in this situation. Which, like, not a bad thing or anything, but, like, we need to make sure that we are, covering our bases here. Personally, I would like a Cerata. I don't know how that's gonna happen. Let's do Stams on you, I guess. We also need to get berries for you. Alright, hang on, let me bring out one of these guys. Yeah, let's go. Put in the order today, right, Sino? It would actually be kind of nice to get the other Equus, I guess. First of all, I thought I could jump over that too. I actually kind of like that idea of having like the little indoor paddock thing going on. Everything has got to be whistled to neutral, because basically if any shit pops off while we do this, I want them all kind of ready to Avengers assemble for us. Because, like, basically, chat, what I'm trying to avoid doing is exactly what we all know that I will do without a moment's hesitation, which is get very ADHD. And then I'll, like, forget to actually build the rest of the house. Alright. Got that. And yes, I know I could be getting metal from this. As a matter of fact, let me do myself a solid favor right now. Let me not waste good little metal river rocks. Like, we have the nodes right next to us, so this is going to be a perfect location in time. And especially, too, with how much crystal and stuff we have here, we can also do the greenhouse. But a cider ginger. Ooh, that could be nice. A ginger cider. A cider with ginger. I think it could. It sounds good. God, the noise that trikes make is so absolutely terrifying. Just thatch that we need for this. Where can I go? I guess I could go to that tree over there. But I feel so, in this game, I feel so intimidated by singular trees, because I feel like they almost always equal bugs. Which I'm not even gonna hold you, chat. I'm never in the mood to deal with in this game. Just grab this gold drop if we can. I don't even know if we're at level for that, but like... Alright, we're just getting questies done. Yo, we can? Well, we have a Dedicurus saddle. Ascending quality too, which is pretty crazy. I would say we should get this Triceratops out of the ground, but well, I think we all know that that's not happening. Dude, if we could just get a Dedicurus, that would actually be crazy. An Ascendant saddle on it too. So we just need a whole lot of everything if what I'm seeing here is accurate. There's our Equus that's somehow still alive. I think we're just gonna go finish taming it. I have like the 99 berries and I do feel like we could definitely survive it. Let me just get this bin going. RG and Trank Darts, let's go. We're doing good, chat. We're doing good. Oh my god. Are you kidding me right now? Hang on. Isn't it 8? No. It was 8. Let's do this, I guess. Because for what I have in mind, it could always be picked up later. Cranberry apple and the other half with the ginger. Ooh, I like it. It's gonna be very spicy, as they say. Grab that. We don't need all the seeds right now. So let's see if we can get this female Equus, and then if we can, then hopefully we can get some more babies going. And a trike should be able to withstand quite a bit over here, I think at least. Baby pony? Exactly. Do. That's what I'm saying, Ob. I think we can do it. I just want to make sure that what we do is that we don't wind ourselves in a situation with the Ceratosaurus. Because, like, don't get me wrong. So right now, what would actually go even harder than all of this is if the Ceratosaurus has left anything else orphaned over here. But I think the Ceratosaurus might be dead, which in that case would actually... Nope, it's alive. Okay, there it goes fighting. This might get dicey, chat. We might not be in a good spot here. It's like, what the fuck else is over here? Anything dead, or is it eating everything? Yeah, bro, we're gonna be so close to this thing. I do not think that this is a good plan, but we're gonna try it anyway. I do think, by the way, that this is the same one. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Homie, really? You're gonna run straight for the Ceratosaurus. Words cannot even describe how bad that this is. I wish I could steer this thing. Like, even slightly. Karcha? No. Worse. Ceratosaurus. Well, actually, no. The Ceratosaurus is fine. But no, I haven't seen a Karcha out here. Thankfully. We're not too close to where they would be. We are, like, sort of in Giga Backyardican. But we're not, like... Oh god. Of course this horse is like, I would rather us both die than be tamed by me. Like, homie, do you realize how insane you have to be doing this right now? Like, bro, let the Bronto and the freaking Ceratosaurus fight it out. I love this adolescent flap that's just literally like, it's my time to shine. Oh great, and now I'm cold. Thank you, Equus. I love how much this Equus just absolutely hates me. Oh, bro. Luckily, I still don't think the dinos can get through stone, so we should be safe. Bro, no, not me freezing. Why is this one horse in particular being the most difficult? This mare, I swear to God, is like going out of her way to be as difficult as humanly possible. I'm like, bro, you don't even want to be in the cold like this. Like, let's be so fucking for real. Please don't hit me with your tail, Bronto. Also, very interesting that the other Bronto isn't even, like, trying to help it. Wait, is it dead? I think it's dead. No wonder. Okay. I mean, good news, I leveled up my fortitude, so we should be okay. Yeah, the Karcha's, or not the Karcha, the Ceratosaurus is definitely dead. Which is interesting. It makes me wonder what level that Bronto is, because if so, that would be crazy. It'd be nice if it was a good level. Bro, stop running me into the frozen zone. This is like, come on now. I have my fortitude leveled, but you're gonna piss me off, horse. This is like our third, I think this is our third attempt taming the same horse, because it looks exactly the same as the other one. She really said, I do not want my husband and kid back. Actually, no, I think this one is a considerably higher level than the other one was. Wasn't the other one like a 16 and this one is like a 32? I think we're in better territory. Oh, there is the Ceratosaurus body right there. Well, I hope that nothing comes along to loot it, so we can actually loot that. That would be cool. Not that we need it. I was actually really hoping that the Bronto would be able to, like, knock it unconscious and we could just run over there and just kind of pray, but I don't think it works that way. I was not going to get that lucky. I love how peaceful that the storms are in Ascended. I feel like the storms in Ascended are just so much cozier. So 12 levels, so this thing would go up to a... like a 44. It's actually not bad. It's not the best horse I've ever seen in my life. It's not even the second best horse, but it'll do. Ooh, but our effectiveness is only... Actually, this could have been better then. Maybe this is the same horse, though, because its health seems like it's ass. We might actually go to the Pink Pony Club if we can get some mutations on these guys. What we're going to do too is I think we're going to build the paddock and then we're going to stick the trike in it as well. Because I feel like at this point, if we're going to start breeding the horses, then we may as well prepare ourselves for the Ceratosauruses to leave us the glory of getting hopefully another male through the same methods. Because if not, we do have a ton of narco arrows. Or well, not a ton, but like enough for a basic trike. I don't know. It's fun with Ascended, right? Because there's so many different directions that we could actually go in right now. Because, like, we have so much space out here. I feel like the more that we keep on building out, the more crazy crap that we can do. But I still need to move over the other house. I should probably just go pick up that forge. Because the more that I'm thinking about it, the more I'm, like, looking at my tools and I'm like, you know... It would be nice to get rid of the waterfall once and for all. Ooh, that's a prettier Diplo. I actually really like that looking one. That's a cool looking one. You know, Seth, and you have a point. Big Mama was very tanky. If not for that piranha, I think Big Mama would have survived. So maybe it is worth it to have a Diplo on guard, I guess. Wild male 92. We need a wild female of about that level. Girl, if you don't run your ass back all the way over here. That's hilarious. She is literally gonna run herself right back to her husband and son. It's gonna be like, well, now we have 3 horses in the house. It's fine. Definitely just normal problems for me to be having as a person. It's so funny too, because whenever we do the passive tame, like for things like the Equus, or even for the Diplos, like, I want to grab my coffee and take a sip, but I feel like I'm gonna have the curse of what I had the other day with Ark, where like, I'm gonna accidentally hit E, dismount, and then start raging. Because we know. Like, it was so funny with the Wyvern back. I'm actually so glad that they have that sort of momentary delay. But I felt like I was watching it happen on stream in slow motion. I'm like, man, I just want to not be dealing with that crap. Ooh, babies. Twin babies. Doss, thank you for the 3-stream streak. What's up, dude? Yeah, we gotta go pick up our pegos. We gotta go pick up our cat. Yeah, there's that one angry Diplo. It's a shame I can't just like run under the Diplo with the horse, quickly tame it, and then run away. Seven. Trying it. Man, when we do get a carnivore, the amount of herbivores that are around here that we could take down, it's gonna be what is that? What did I hope that was a Gallimimus. I just saw something in the lightning go running past and I'm like, I do not feel safe. I think it was though. At least we are going to hope, I think. %. Oh, please don't go buy this Diplo. Diplo's gonna get angry all over again, just seeing me coming. Diplo does not like the sight of me, the sound of me, the smell of me. Nathan. This Diplo wants my ass dead. I love how they have angry looking faces as well. I could probably feed it. But do you know, I actually don't trust doing that from the back of this thing while I'm riding. Because I'm like, you know, I'm definitely going to dismount and then I'm definitely going to be like annoyed. So let's do one thing at a time. Hello, Hydra. Thank you for the 3-stream streak. What I need for white people tacos. Very nice, dude. Very nice. I hope the tacos are going to be good. What are you making? I will see you a little bit later, dude. It is going well. I'm hanging in. I'm hanging in and hanging out. Please don't kick the baby. Oh my god, I thought this horse was about to just rear up and kick the baby, and I was going to be like, please don't. Dealing with an angry mother trike was not on my agenda. But so far, so good, man. We've been doing a lot of horse taming today, a lot of building today. I'm excited. We're gonna get the foundations underway for a little bit more. Because now with a trike, I think we should be able... Don't kick the baby, exactly. Don't kick the baby. There's just no need, there's no need to kick the baby. There's no need for that kind of violence choosing. You know? I understand this horse is not interested in being tamed, but like... Within reason. Like, first it ran headfirst towards a Ceratosaurus, which was admittedly not the most survival thing I've ever... Like, it wasn't a good survival strategy, let's put it that way. But then, it's like running up to the Diplo that does not like me, and then it runs over to the trike bait. I'm like, ma'am, please. To name it, Kyle Rafalski. Nichols, thank you for the sub. What's up, dude? Welcome in. It's good to see you. How you doing? How you doing? We're doing some low-level Equus taming just to get ourselves a little bit established over here. We got a Diplo that looks like it's hustling back there, which I don't like to see. I ever watched South Park? I have not. I wish I did. What was that? That's what I want from Costco the other night. One of the things I said was ground beef. My mother and her logic decided not to get the 5-pound package of generic stuff, but rather the 3-pound package of Wagyu. That's delicious. That is wise. Lurking and cooking as usual. I hope you're having a good lurk, dude. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Kyle is a little Jewish boy that constantly kicks his baby brother Ike. Oh, okay. Just casually kicking Ike. Either Instacart is real busy or not many people are working right now. Normally I'd have a shopper assigned by now. Yeah, that is taking a while. Dude, that's crazy. It's not a holiday or nothing, is it? Because that's weird. Yeah, that is strange. Also, Wagyu beef is delicious. Post-holiday, true. True. I just meant, like, I don't think today is one of those SNAP benefits go out today. Probably part of it. That could be it. Although, Nat, I thought you were in Canada. I wouldn't think that that would... I live near, yeah, because I'm like, wait a second. I was like, you don't live stateside. That's why I was like, wait, hang on a second. Lots of people partying or sleeping in. Makes sense. World Series, is that baseball? That's baseball. I did not even realize it's the World Series. Oh, the World Series is in Toronto. That's fair. Yeah, no worries. Man, look at that gorgeous white Diplo. I kind of want it. I love that the Ceratosaurus is still here too. As soon as this thing is tame, we're gonna harvest the Ceratosaurus. We're gonna go feed this mean Diplo that does not like me. We're gonna feed our hater. Good luck, Hydra. That sounds delicious. I'm so jealous of the Wagyu beef tacos. Enjoy, enjoy. These Brontos all clustered up. 95%. We're almost there, chat. We almost have our better leveled female horse. Look at all these Diplos and Brontos. I'm rooting for the birds. Very nice, very nice. Toronto baseball birds versus the Dodgers. Alrighty. Let's go, let's go. Fingers crossed for the birds then. Fingers crossed for the birds. I hope it goes well. I am not a big sports enthusiast, but I am perfectly supportive of those who are. So whichever team that anybody's rooting for, best of luck. Happy sportsmanship. Tonight is the last game in Toronto, if I remember correctly. Hey, hometown win, let's hope. Liverpool V's Villa in an hour. Rooting for Liverpool. Let's go. We got our pony. All right, let's move away from the trike, please. Yeah, she leveled up to level 44. Not bad. Game 7 tonight. Let's go. Oh man, poor Gallimimus. I didn't realize that this is what it was. Where'd that Serrata go? Isn't the Ceratosaurus having a fight with— Are you kidding? There you go. Little Diplo. Do 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 do. I could have swore that there was a dead Cerato somewhere out here. He probably disintegrated. We took it to the World Series, so a lot of people are headed to Toronto just in case of the win so they can party. Oh, that's fun. Well, that would explain it then. I'm sure it's very busy because of that, you know? I mean, street signs and lights when we win. It's been a time up here. Can you tame the Cerato? I think we can. I haven't tried yet. I haven't done any carnivore taming yet just because we don't really have the setup yet for it, but once we do, we're gonna. Because I do like the Cerato. It looks really awesome. Definitely not on Scorched Earth. I am currently on Ascended's Valguero map. Just giving it a look-see. And enjoying the vibes. There you go, and now all of you are mate boosted. Alright, let's do health. Because her health is abysmal. Oh boy. Now, we need to finish building a pen for these guys because this is getting ridiculous. Let's see. We did get hide though. Can I make a trike saddle? I would need 140. Let's see. I would need 140, 25, 80. By stealing babies. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was hoping. I'm glad that you're affirming me because I'm like, am I crazy or doesn't that feel like the best strategy to do this with? Because like, I'm not gonna lie, doing this without stealing babies does not feel like this is going to be a simple time of things. Let's see. Feels like I am about to be in for a bad run. So we also have this trike, which I think we're just gonna up the melee on. Alright, let me run back. Let me grab more crap from the other place. But yeah, I feel like baby stealing the Cerato makes the most sense. Because, like, to be honest, from what we saw, Val's a fun map. Flyer babies on Val. Yes, I did see those. I'm very hopeful that we will, like, kind of, like, get lucky and just stumble into one. With a parent that is incapacitated, let's just say. Because, like, for example, much like this Gallimimus that's just stuck in the ground right now. I mean, we probably could just get rid of it. Nah. Nope, are you just in the body? Yeah, let's go! Need to get all that hide for a trike saddle. Casual male and female Triceratops just stuck in the cliffside. Doesn't feel buggy at all. What are you talking about? It's not a bug, it's a feature. Just all the free shit we could ever imagine. Alright, let's go back down. Let's go make us a trike saddle. And that way what we can do... This thing looks awesome. I love the colors going on in Ascended. The colors in Ascended are just crazy. We're also going to pick up our forge. We're going to grab some stuff from the bins. This could go well, provided that there's no BS down here. See, I would like to arrive on, like, the tail end of BS. doing over here? Are you whipping something back and forth? No. Are you being attacked by nothing? No. Game Val so far is a dung beetle, the rest is just theft, right? Yeah, you really can. I mean, you can really get away with baby theft in this like crazy. I love that. Especially about the packs of things that are just wandering. Like, you're fully grown, you're a level 60. That's a nice thing about the wandering packs of carnivores, though, is that it really kind of keeps it spiced up. And there was absolute carnage, not over here, but I think on the other side, if I remember. Let me just go back and check. We're gonna toss more. I got assigned a newbie shopper, but thank God it's a woman. Very nice. Let's go, Net. That's good news. That is good news. Oh yeah, we got what we need here. Let's see. Trike. Let's get one of those cooking. Let's get, what do I need for this? This is literally just stone. Beautiful. Wait, do I want fortitude? I want fortitude. Pick up dinos if you survive. Yeah, dude, the chalk cliffs are gorgeous. They look very pretty. The Bronto saddle. Oh, the Brontos. How are we doing on this? We're doing pretty good. And I have all the spoiled meat I could ever need. Let us pick up a dish. Hello, Pegos. And then let's see what else we have. We have that. We have got the flint. What else could we use? We're gonna leave that there for now. Pick up the forge. Alright, this is gonna be crazy. So we are just gonna try our best to get back there in one piece, even though I do not honestly feel too optimistic about it. Along the way, we will hopefully not die. Let's look for any hasty. Back to lurking before I set off my smoke alarm. Good luck, Nichols. I run the stores, right? I've had men shoppers not find stuff. The message 5 minutes later, my wife found it. Like, apparently I'll look at the grocery store. Oh dear. Gotta post in the Discord you got a new purse? Show us the new purse. I'm excited. Hello, Parasaur. Hey, male Parasaur. You having a bad day, buddy? That Parasaur looks like that thing is in rough shape. Alright, you're following around your parents, yes, because there are no serratas here at the moment. I'm pounded some by a werebear. Or werebears even in Skyrim? I don't... Ooh, that's a good question. I don't even remember. I don't think they were. I think they're like a newer thing added by mods. Harley, I'm so glad that you're enjoying it. I saw you queuing up Skyrim Special Edition. I was like, let's go. It's such a wonderful chill time. I love that game so much. He's so good. Put the Equus down there. So we should start breeding them once we get the pan done. Diplo there. I think they're both male female, but one of them is crap levels and the other isn't. I'm doing the dumbest thing possible in the interest of getting down these cliffs quickly. Toss it in general. Thank you, thank you. Werebears, though, it's interesting because I could have seen them be a mention in OG Skyrim, even if they weren't necessarily a thing. Come here, Diplo. I'm not taming you too, even though you're pretty. It is a very safe area. You know, like, that's kind of my thought process, is that besides the Serratos, there's not really all that much that spawns out here. The hell? Come on, buddy. lose interest in me as I run away. What the frick? Y'all are so cute. Oh, I see. You know, in fairness to her, she is a mother, and I do understand. She literally said, if you could just hop back from my babies, that would be great. Bro, I'm in Diplo and Bronto heaven. I am in Diplo and Bronto insanity. Like, god damn, do we have a lot of them out here. Alright, now, let's figure out what we're doing. So, first of all, there we go. Second of all, what am I hearing? Alright, let's do that. Alright, so we've got all of this business going on. What do we need more of? Stone, of course. Alright, let's finish this business. Very pretty, very pretty. How many great base? Yeah, dude, it looks gorgeous. It just looks absolutely beautiful. I've been like, basically every single time that we're running around in Valguero, I'm like, man, it's gonna be good once we get it's gonna be really, really nice once we get like a flyer and can actually like go off and do stuff. Alright, let me just go and see what this business is. Oh, nice. Man, I do love having a trike. Fabulous utility creature. Trikes, I feel like, are just the most, like, arc. Like, when you see them, you just know. It's like that generic poster child dinosaur. Are you kidding me right now? What are you? A level 54. Oh, god damn it. I can't do it. I just can't. I can't. We've spent so much time taming them today. I just cannot continue with my insane Equus taming. Hey, let's go, Auburn. That's exciting news. We like that for you. So we continue to get everything moved over. Yay! That's good news, girl. You'll be able to chill, you'll be able to have some Arky fun. I love how it's just like standing there smacking into nothing. I really just need wood in the thatch now. Up here. Which is this? But just harvesting? I was gonna have the trike actually come out with me, but to be honest with y'all, trikes are not very fast. They are very tanky. And I'm like, you know, We're just gonna chill, grind some levels, do some building. Let's do more of this, because we need more thatch. Thankfully, we have not had the thing happen again where there was a baby that was stuck in the ground that we accidentally hit when we went to go and get a stone. Because like that, honestly, that gave me a little bit of a heart attack. Let's get more of this going for the winter area. Let's do C4 remote detonator. Ooh. I do always like the sight of explosives. But I will have to be restrained. Yes, Yamatai, what's your tip? Tell us, tell us. Let's see, we're gonna go... Guess I could put a ceiling. I feel like I'm constantly... It must be the Brontos, but I feel like I'm constantly hearing, like, the bass of them walking around. Which I'm just like, no, don't get me wrong. Not that that's not incredibly unconsciously soothing. But I think we're eventually going to... Like, when we move, I think we're gonna move into the snowy zone. And I think we're gonna move onto, like, a little cliffside in the snowy zone. And see if we can have, like, less noise pollution. Just from like building. There grows wild carrots in this map. In fact, they're on the other side of the glowing tree near the ruins. Really? That's funny as hell. I love that I was actually by them. Wait, that's actually sick. We're not that far away. Thank you, Yamatai. That will help. That will help because we will find a very, very good... I think what we'll do is when we find a really good horse, that's when we're going to break out the carrots. Because screw it, we're going to need it. I'm excited. Ark? Hey guys. What the fuck? The redwoods in the snow. Ooh, that could be very nice. The minute you said redwoods though, my brain went to Thyla. I see a tail whipping. Nope, I don't see anything attacking them. I thought that I was seeing something attack them and I was gonna be like, oh, here we go. Do-do-do. Mr. Diplo. A very, I guess ballsy is the word I'm looking for. Oh yes, eventually we shall do all of the building. For now, we're gonna get ourselves set up with like an official base, because you guys know how it goes. We need to build like the official foundational ordeal before we do any of the The fun bits. Alright, let's get started. Do we not have more here? Oh, we have more here. Probably don't have more here. Eh. Oh no. I've done the thing. That. It's literally just from the Brontos walking around. I'm like, what is going on with this noise level? I'm like, these things are loud as hell. I'm like, you know what? Fair. I guess it is their home as well, you know? So are we just able to turn doors into double doors now, or do I need to like... Because the double door thing did not pop up. Let me just see. Nice. Okay. Samish, how you doing? We are on antibiotics after a dog bite. Girl, I am so sorry. That's scary as wowly Bronto. Look at this gorgeous looking Bronto or Diplo. Actually, no, this is... Are you a Bronto or are you a Diplo, dude? You look awesome. You're like 1,000,000% a Bronto. That was very cool looking. Samish, I hope you feel better soon, dude. What do you mean? It worsened on oral antibiotics. That's horrible and terrifying. Dude, I'm so glad that you're okay, though. What? Oh, I must have lost effectiveness from it being hungry. Pretty little Diplo. Do 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 do. Oh boy. That's a problem. 110-pound Malamute got my left forearm. Girl, I'm so sorry. Those Malamutes too, they have... Let me just say, Malamutes, they've got a reputation, and unfortunately there's certain dogs that do sometimes get reputations for a reason. They fucking hurt. Getting bit by one of those is not a good time. Those things can be downright terrifying, to be honest. Vicodin's my friend. Girl, I believe it. This would be exciting. It doesn't have a baby with it, right? I need to get... You know what I need to make myself finally? Chat's gonna laugh because how long did this one take me? A spyglass. It's fine, chat. It was taking me a while, too. Where's that baby at? Oh my god, they're so cute. Lurk just woke back up after a nap and making food. What's up, Phoenix? It's good to see you and thank you for that lurk. No. Wait. Where the frick is your parent? Hang on. Oh, I see. Your parents right there. Actually very sweet giving me kisses and taking treats. I was there to help the family say goodbye. He just reacted badly to the sedation. Oh goodness. I'm so sorry, Samish. That's so hard. Oh goodness, and at that moment of all moments too, you know? It's like, oh, poor thing. Girl, I hope you feel better soon. That is so sad. You know, I'll tell you though, it's hard because it's like, you're right, they don't all react to medication the same way. It's just like with human beings, you know what I mean? Like, when we take medications, not everybody has the same host of side effects. And sometimes, I swear to God. This little thing running. It's fine. on hoping that one of these, this sounds very grim. I keep hoping that one of these will be abandoned. We're not doing that shit again. That's what got angry at me before, chat. Excuse me. Oh, 100%, girl. You know for a fact, too, they were probably mortified. But it's not on them, it's not on you, it's just, it's one of those things that happens, you know? Pardon me, chat. I'm not trying to cough in all your faces. But here I am. Alright, so there's a Serato down there. Let's see if I can just toss all my crap into... Because I think we still have... Do we still have the smithy over here? No, I've definitely took it, didn't I? No, I did keep one down here. That was smart. Alright, I'm not mad at it. Did I keep anything on me, though, to repair? No, I did not. Alright, so we'll just leave that there for now, and then all of this. It's like, not to sound whatever, but I am not trying to deal with the consequences of my own actions for what comes next. Pagos, how we doing? Alright, they're fine. Ooh, 42 spoiled meat, though. Somebody, when I get back to this place, just remind me that I have spoiled meat. Be like, hey. Now, did they kill the... You know what? It's so wacky that I'm not taking my... Nah, you know what? I'm being stupid. Let me just run this way. I know what's gonna happen if I try and actually approach that zone, which is that I am going to be an object of much fascination in a way I don't want to be. Let me just grab some berries, because we all know that, of course, in this moment, when the last thing I'm trying to do is deal with any of this. So the bison must be tameable by everybody? You're just, like, over here by yourself? There's no way that you're, like, a casual, nice tame, right? Nope, you're mean. Regrets? Many regrets. Oh, fuck me. Even more regrets? This is why I took nothing. Oh, it did a Curious. I actually need one of those. Bro, how am I, like, literally just barely doing this? Yo, let's go. Did they lose all interest? All by myself. Yeah, they seem to be. You don't say. I've learned today. I mean, I could use some raptors. Oh my god, this stego is like absolutely gonna be nutsy. You're not a baby, are you? No. I'm kind of like waiting for the carnivores to do their things in the hopes. Now we gotta venture out more. Let's go across the lake. I know that there's piranha. And that this is a bad idea. Especially too because this Ceratosaurus happens to be just decimating these Brontos. Are you fucking shitting me right now? Am I a joke to you, homie? Can I just express the ass of that? Homie, why'd you whack me with your tail? I was just standing here minding my business. So we got another Serrata. We got what I assume is no, that's a third Ceratosaurus. Holy Jesus Christ, there's so many of them. But like, are any of you parents? What the fuck am I beholding? Well, I'm watching this thing get murdered. Right, I'm just gonna... Oh, it's protecting its baby, probably. Are you fucking shitting me? Okay, you're not gonna live for 5 minutes, but like, we can pretend. Oh, homie. And you're a female, which is what I need. Oh, Jesus Christ, and there's a Ceratosaurus after me. This is bad. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a then there's a fucking bug. I hate everything. Bro, unfortunately, my baby is gonna die. This baby is totally in a 1,000,000% dying. I don't even have weapons on me. I came out here and was entirely unprepared for the consequences because those bugs, for those of you that do not know, will follow me until the end of time. Homie, leave my fucking Triceratops alone. This is so annoying. Bro, can I like punch them? Oh, fuck me. Come on. Bro, this is so bad. Stop murdering my fucking trike, you shitty bugs. Oh my god. As they, of course, murder the baby. This is why you always make a pike before heading out of the house. You pieces of shit. I cannot stand them. Alright, let's carry on. Failure. This is why we need a carnivore. Shitty ass bugs. Oh, for fuck's sake. Naturally. But a 57 raptor's a pretty good death. Alright, let's go over here. Let's go and get some... So what I want to get are some of those carrots and then run back. So you said other side of the glowing tree by the ruins, right? So like this side? I'm gonna go this way. I died a good death? I mean, in fairness, the baby trike had unfortunately just perished like 2 seconds before me. So like, I feel kind of like it was a justified death at the very least. Was it good? However, we have gotten to a good point with this where I don't feel like we're in bad shape. Like, we do need a decently leveled female trike baby if we could find one. What was that snort? That was a horse. Straight inland, there will be big ruins with gardens. Let me see. So the inlands of, where you said ruins on the coast. Let's keep looking. Of course, you all know why I have berries in my last slot. Say it with me, everyone. You know that there will be Pego fun time soon enough. There they are, okay. It honestly looks like a note, too. There's like a harbor? Okay. I'm not hearing a horse snort, but it's just the Anki. I'm like, am I just missing a horse nearby? There we go. On the cliff. Oh, I see, I see, I see. Okay. There's gonna be like a little area. This is very cute over here. Are you a megalodon? That's so funny. That's so like, this is so fantasy inspired. I love it. Alright, so they're on the cliff. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I see, I see, I see. So here's the little harbor, and then if you go up... Looks like a place to park a pirate ship, right, Death? That's what I'm saying, dude. Don't it? Complete with Big Sharky. Mr. Sharky. Do-da-do-da-do-da-do-do. What's up, Auburn? Welcome back, but on Death's account. We love to see it. Now, I know the carrot model blends in really well, so I'm just kind of holding E as I run around over here. I love that rock carrots just grow naturally out in some of these places. That's so good to know. Aha! There we are. And a blue drop. Let's go. Dude, the drops look so sick. Yo, thank you for the narcotic! You'll see they're like separated. Oh, you're so cute looking. They do look so much better, right? Okay, this is obviously your parent. Yeah, there they are. Or it's like a garden area. What's going on with you? Are you chasing your mom? That's very precious. Now the key is going to be, can we get them back in one piece? Potatoes! Near Segos was corn. Oh, nice. So this was like a giant... You were right. This is like a giant garden. Aha, okay. That's cool. You think they give you more XP for picking up this stuff? That's not good news for us. Citrons, which are basically lemons, I'm assuming. Oh my god, we got a parasaur. Got a blast. Come on, your mama just got eaten. Yeah, that's bad news. That's a fucking Rex. We got a jet. Come on, small baby. Come on, you can do it. I'm gonna do something dumb that I will regret. Come on. Jesus, that's close. Come on. No, 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 no. Jesus Christ. Oh my. Hey, that's bad. Well, goodbye. Yep, I knew that one was fucking coming. Not really trying to tangle with that today, let me tell you. Carrots! We found them. We also found a Rex. Alright, we found carrots. Now, do they respawn here is the question. Because if so, and they all respawn endogenously, this would be the best case scenario. It's just a rock model. That's what I'm thinking. Bro, that's a whole Rex. That would actually do me so good to have right now. But at the same time, we're not even going to pretend that that's an option at this moment. Can you imagine if we just found a baby Rex? That's incredibly bad. Taming slugs for their byproduct, eh? Indeed, I am looking for more equi. What the fuck? I hate you. Genuinely. Genuinely, and with all of my chest. Genuinely and with all of my chest. Indeed, I like to have equi. And yeah, in case my audience is wondering if cats are my thing. No. Let's do this. However, the pagos can stay. It's sort of crazy to me that we tamed a cat without any of these complications. Which I have now just come to expect as being part of the package with them. Alright, let's go see if that level 54 Equus is there. Only got 4 of these babies and they're spoiling fast, so I don't think... Don't think we're gonna make it in time, but we're gonna try. I love how the first thing that we run into is a straight up Rex. Just like, good morning. We could use one of them for the stone, the Didicurus. However, I guess that the good news to all of this is that I did leave all of my, whatchamacallits, my tools back on the other smithy. So we're not in, like, the worst case scenario right now. Oh, carrots, please. Dude, these carrots spoil fast as hell. But for level 54, I feel like this should be... I'm just running over yonder hill and dale. Man, we're gonna have to pump movement speed, I think. I can't. That is correct. Let's pump up our health more. Because, like, what'd you guys have yours at, Yamatai? I feel like you guys had, like, 500? 300 to 500 health? Keys, which is good to know for later. Here are trikes. Usually 500, right? 500 I feel like is a pretty safe health pool. You know something? I was about to be an actual dumbass. Does anybody know why we need to have the berries in the last slot? I'll give you a hint. It's in our redemptions. That was about to be the crash out of crash outs. I was about to straight up start swearing. Because my dear sweet little pagos will 1000% ambush me when I least expect it. And they will 100% take them carrots. Where are the potatoes at? Thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome in. Sweet carrot cake? Oh no. We're just gonna get a higher level Equus if we can. I'm gonna do something here that I genuinely know that I will regret in my soul. Pocahontas moment! We're looking once more just beyond the river bend. If you grew up seeing that Disney film, then you know what I'm talking about. Obviously not the IRL Pocahontas. Everybody be zen. Oh my god, look at all these adorable baby Brontos. Let's go this way. Hopefully that level 54 is still there. Watch, it's dead. I'm gonna be like, no. What the fuck are you doing? Oh no. That means that that thing has a parent running around. Oh Lord Jesus. Oh, that's not good news for any of us. Genuinely and truly, I think I'm beginning to just absolutely not be able to stand the cats. I know people make a lot of jokes about pagos, but I'd actually argue the cats are more annoying. They're like dillos, you know? I'm refunding a bag of Halloween chocolate bars are out of stock because Halloween candy sales, it's all 50% off. Fair. Fair, fair. 'Tis that day after. Alright, level 54 Equus. Are you still trotting around? Jesus God, am I far from home? Where did I even go? I went so far? Like a nice treat for the kiddos' school lunches? Hell yes. It would just be easier if I went up and over, but... I mean, at least we now know where the area is, so even if I don't survive this encounter with water, at least we know the central zone. Well, we don't have the level 54 on an attempt even yet. What the fuck is going on over here? Are you fucking shitting me right now? I'm gonna fucking lose it. Homie? Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, this might be the most annoying house location possible. What in the fuck is going on over here? Yeah, and get the fuck on. What the hell was that thing on about? Right, Sky? They're such good tanks. They're so very useful. I'm like, dude, I love it. Alright, let's go. Let's go see if the horse is here. Now, I doubt it, because that would be a stroke of extreme luck if this thing is still around. Random wreck spawned in as soon as I tamed it, so it messed it up. Dude, I hate that feeling. All right, let's just pray. We have 2 carrots. Hopefully that should be plenty. Oh, god damn it. Come here. Now, luckily, Triceratops are usually pretty decent fighters. So let's just keep that there. Everybody's on neutral. Now, is there still a level 54 Equus around here? The Wildspire mini packs. I feel like I've heard of them, but I haven't actually seen them. I also, though, in fairness, have never played tabletop with like the actual miniatures out. We've done a lot digitally. Excuse me. Yeah, that's not bad, dude. 29 of them? If they're good, then that's solid. Yes, alright. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Either way, I think we're just gonna go for it because we only have like the one left after this. Come here. No, you're such an ass. Oh my god. What? That sucks so bad. Just go in the general direction, wait for it to calm down. Every other one, no trouble. Are you fucking— get back here. Bro, I'm gonna straight up kill you myself. If the Serato doesn't get this one, I'm gonna straight up get it. You ever just get like so over it that you're like, you know what? I could use the hide. Swear to God, I have 1 carrot left. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you— I hate everything. This on. Tame another Equus, I said. Right? There we go. Now please, decent levels. We beg. I'm like, I love how they all, like, I'm basically just finding them that look all the same. No variety whatsoever in the Equus. Me lately because the weather got cold. See, I love the cold. See, for me that's not really the trigger so much as it is like the dark. Like the whole thing with daylight savings, I think is the dumbest thing that's ever existed. Because I feel like the minute that my body's finally adapting and I'm like, good, I can handle this, then suddenly it's like, oh yes, change the clocks, and I'm like, why? This shows demonstrable mental health detriment. I like that natural bridge to that tree. I did not see that prior. Ooh, I like the rust-colored Bronto. Very, very pretty. Well, 5 days a week. Yesterday I was doing a rainy snow thing, and of course, that started as soon as I stepped off my property. I feel that. I've got to do a lot of outside time as well. It is not easy, especially in the cold and rain. It's like trying to get that motivation. I feel like the one good thing is that luckily the clothing for cold weather is so, oh my god. It's so much better than the outfits that you need for warm weather. Like, I have got to tell you guys, I spent like a brief amount of time in like a very tropical climate recently, like for maybe like a couple days, and I was like, never again. Never again will I do heat. I can do. Fall cold I can't do. Yeah. Rainy and wet. Rainy and wet is very different type of cold than, like the kind of cold that you're expecting the minute that you get up. Like the fall is weird because it's very difficult to dress. Oh, you guys get the dry snow? I'm jealous. By us we get the kind of winter where it's just more of what the fall is, but it's a little bit more predictable. Like you don't ever wake up in the winter in New Jersey expecting that the day is going to be like nice. You know what I mean? You pretty much just start dressing the same, like from like September to, I want to say March, you pretty much just know that you're going to be in like the same 5 outfits for the entire winter. Dude, I'm so jealous. I would kill for 12 feet of snow. Especially too, if any of it's like powder. Winter in the lake effect snowbelt is stupid. Dude, I love it. I love it. See, I would kill for that any day compared to like what I've been dealing with. Cold because you can just layer clothes. Hot weather, there's only so much you can take off before you get arrested. Exactly, Harley, exactly. It's like in the hot weather, it's just miserable. Like the hot also increases the violent crime rate dramatically, so it's like everybody's in a bad mood, everybody is very anxious. Like the cold, I feel like it's just easier to chill. Plus, I have to say, electronics do definitely like it best. For 1 day of summer, I know, right? The 1 day of summer, I feel that. We've been really having summer weather by us, but to be honest with you guys, I have not liked it. The 100+ degree thing, not a fan. 3 to 4 seasons in the same day sometimes. So what I hate is trying to dress for it, but I actually enjoy feeling it. Sidewalk blowers by to clear salt, or you're having to share a snow-covered road with cars and nowhere to jump out of the way, right? Although I am cursed. You are cursed? Uh-oh. Really appreciate the mood that is this Diplo half sticking out of the rock. They won't eat corn, right? Oh, Jesus Christ. Can I feed you this? Oh, it will eat corn. Good to know that we can also feed them corn. Lesson learned. If I'm breathing harder in cold weather, I find it easier, but I suffer more joint pain. Fair. And no problem, Nat. Hope everything got there in good shape. I'm quite pleased that these things actually do tame up effectively with corn. Let's see how much that jumps us up, because it was just at 61. Damn, dude, did we lose effectiveness or what? Oh, that's actually chunky. Okay, so corn is also good for the horses. Good to know. So when we get back, a couple of medium crop plots should probably do it. Well, this is the most equestrian thing that I've ever experienced. Just relatable moods. If you've ever ridden horses, then you know. 74%. Bro, we should have done corn from the jump. What is this? This is crazy. And Harley, I feel that. I definitely feel that. It's hard. It's interesting, right? Like, the joint pain aspect is something that is so damn frustrating. Like, goddamn, did we lose some levels, and goddamn, have we been through it with this horse. However, we now have, what level are you? You are a female at level 62. That's actually solid. Let me just put these on you and that on you. Do we have the rock carrot seed, which will spoil soon? So we need to get back. Let me just along the way plan. This thing could not be for real with me right now. Is it doing damage? I'm kind of tempted to try and murder this Diplo if we can. First of all, why are you over here? Bro, I'm gonna fucking lose it. I fucking hate Diplos. I remember now why we never try and tame a Diplo, because I fucking hate them. That would be why. Homie? That's it. This thing is dying. Like, straight up. Straight up, I will kill this thing if it comes back. If it died to a piranha right now, I'd laugh. Bro, it feels like it should be. Like, what is this insane shit? Like, leave my house alone, my god. Like, this dumb hoe is actually coming back. Look at this thing. Homie, you cannot tell me that you are this dumb. It's gonna make me kill it. Pteranodon, you don't want any part of this. You don't want no smoke with me. Get out of here. Fuck all the way off. You're a pain in my dick. Shoo. Go over the fucking waterfall for all I care. But leave me alone. Coming up in my house trying to poke me everywhere. There you go. And now it's gone. Thank you, God. Merciful Jesus. It's like, this shit cannot be for real. And you, are you just like trying to get tamed? What level are you? You're 38. I need medium crop plots. Hang on. I'm like, I do not have time for this at this moment. Alright. I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. You cannot be serious with me right now. Homie, you are the deadest dead that's ever deaded. You are being... There. Happy now? Piece of shit. Pain in my asshole. Like, get out of here, my dude. The pain in the ass that is that creature. I swear to Christ, Seth, I feel like I'm bandying with idiots. Hang on, let me go over here. Good lord, I have too many horses. Not a problem that childhood me would have ever imagined possible, but here we are. Alright, now. Ponies! So many. Now, before these seeds spoil, because I am literally going to lose my mind, do ignore the horse that is borderline upside down. I left everything at the other place, didn't I? Do I even have the crop plots? Probably only grow them successfully also in the greenhouse. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. For my sanity's sake. Take back one of you. So you are the good female who has pretty much decent everything except for really melee, which will pump up. So let's get you more of these. You've also got verdberry seeds. What else? They can grow outside but slower. Yeah, we're gonna want to do a... I think we're definitely gonna want to do a greenhouse. Let me just pop this into there. Alright, what we're gonna do, we're gonna run back. What the fucking shit is going on right now? I'm gonna fucking scream. Alright, park you here. Right. Let's arrange the house. That was a fucking heart attack. Now. What? Now. Pronto, please. Seconds to decide to just pick it up or it's just there. Yeah. Dude, I feel that one. Alright, we're gonna bring out one of the horses. We're gonna bring out, which is the crappier level? I feel like these two are both equal levels of crappy. Actually, you've got more health. Here, come on. Actually, no, you come on because you have less health. Gotta go pick up materials and shit. This is how I lose my mind, duda. Dude, the lack of control that you have riding bareback compared to the saddle is insane. Just saying, for those who are interested in vested parties. You know, I could go make a run for my armor, but I don't feel like I actually need it. Noted. Get a saddle ASAP. Yeah, it genuinely rides better. I don't know how else to put that. I'm like, Diplo, don't you become my 13th reason why. Because it has the reins, it's true. It is so true. Horse, wait there. Hello, Pagos. Don't worry, I'll be right back, Pagos. Spoiler alert, chat. They weren't going to worry to begin with. Keep that there for now. Oh, watch, because you can send yourself into a fun spin, you'll lose on balance. I know, right? Yeah, I'm a traditional English equestrian girly. So I am saddle and reins all the way. Oh my. Or I should say I'm all all stirrups and reins all the way. Blah, blah, blah. Not only did my game lag, but my brain lagged for a second there. A raining horse, she was something when it came to leg cues. Oh, I believe it. Oh, I believe it. I just love equestrian. No matter what form it comes in, it's always cool. You know what I mean? Tell you what, those dressage horses, they have got some cool fucking moves. That is something that, like, when I was younger, I had looked into, but I just never was gifted with it. Great for working cows, now for riding bareback if she thought you wanted that sharp spin to the side, right? What's up, War? Welcome in. Horsey, hello. Alright, y'all. Well, let's put this here. It's good to see you, War. Hope things are good. Let's see. We are going to let's see what I want to do. Chilling today? I feel that one. Holy. Right? Those dressage horses and their movements are insane, right? They're awesome. They are very, very awesome. It makes me very happy. I just love animals, man. As long as the animal's happy, then I'm happy. You know what I mean? So, non-Camille, just doing things I want to do. Hope I'm having a fantastic Saturday. Yeah, dude, I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. I can't complain. I'm vibing. My first taco made up, it went a lot closer to classic tacos than I usually do. Very nice. Congrats, congrats. Enjoy the tacos. The tacos are always good. Alright, let me do this. And then speaking of food, it is about time for me to pumpkin and go and get some myself. As a matter of fact. I'm like, now that you guys mention it, Park all the horses in here. Very, very productive so far, though. Alright, chat. Chat, it is lovely to be back with you all. I will be back in just a little bit. I am going to Korean barbecue and hot pot. I like it. I gotta get something too. I even went so far as to roast corn with red and green peppers. Very nice. Dude, I'm jealous. Slam on the brakes so hard you're slide and stop. Oh yeah. Oh, net, they're crazy. Especially 2 barrel racing horses. Wild. Just wild. But anyway, y'all. I'll be back. I'm gonna go get food. I shall return probably in about a half hour or so. We're either gonna do more of this or we'll hop into Evolved. I will keep you guys posted. As y'all can tell, we just got another level, so it is gonna be a fun night for us tonight.